Alrighty, what's up? What's good, everybody? How you all doing? Is my mic coming in clear? Is my audio sound good? Let me know. Okay, there we go. Now I can see my audio levels. What's going on, everybody? Hopefully you're all doing well and having yourselves a very fantastic day. My name is Jason Joseph. This, of course, is Play-by-Play with JJ. All right, we got Eagles and Cowboys tonight. Let's go. Come on, baby. I always forget I gotta turn this thing up. There we go. That's better. That's better. Travis is here. What's up, Mike? What's up, AJ? What's up, Snowman? Drop that link down below, man. Katie's always here. Katie's always the first one here. Trisha, of course, has to always come on and say hi. AJ says that the Steelers are doing really terrible this year, but I hope that they still make the playoffs. That's what he says. With you, man. I appreciate the support, dude. I really, really do. It means a whole bunch. Philadelphia Sports Edits. What's going on, man? How you doing? Go subscribe to Philadelphia Sports Edits if you haven't done so already. Puts out some really, really awesome content, and I'm so happy that he's actually on here. That's really freaking awesome. All right, I wanted to kind of get into X's and O's really quickly before we get into the nitty-gritty with the game and before kickoff just comes underway. Look, last week we didn't really talk about it. I wasn't able to come on. I was having my technical difficulties that I had to deal with. But last week, flush it down the toilet, okay? Because all that really matters now is taking that NFC East. And we all know that if the Eagles come out victorious tonight, there's a very, 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 very high chance that we do that. So tonight's game is all that really matters to me. I care a lot about how Sean Desai is going to go out there from a defensive scheme because I got to tell you, this Dallas Cowboys offense is no joke. They've been able to put up 40 points over their last 2 weeks, and their offense is clicking on all cylinders, and it all starts with CeeDee Lamb. I mean, this guy has just been absolutely incredible. 1,182 receiving yards on the season, 121 targets, 90 receptions. This dude has just been unbelievable, and he's definitely a top 5 receiver in the league. He's 24 years old, and man, when they took him out of Oklahoma, I knew that he was going to be a really, really big player. And CeeDee Lamb, if you guys remember, which you probably should, and you probably do, CeeDee Lamb went off against the Eagles the very last time. So you cannot give up the big play, and you need to make sure that there is double coverage on him at times. If somebody else has to beat you, then that's just how it has to happen. It's all about adjustments. And I want to see the Eagles really attack in the secondary and be able to stop CeeDee Lamb and make them give it to another guy like Ferguson or just somebody else. Who's another weapon of theirs. Brandon Cooks, of course, Michael Gallup, any of those other guys. So that is my first big key that I wanted to come out with for tonight in tonight's game. I would really like to see the offense go out there and put points on the board early. I want to see them be aggressive. They're in Dallas, okay? You need them to, if they're going down the field and they're in the red zone, I would say be aggressive and go for it on fourth down. That's just where my mind is, and that's what I think that they should do. You want to make a statement out in Dallas, out at AT&T Stadium, and you really want them to know that this is one of the top-tier teams in the league. So that's how, that's just how I feel about it. But, man, we got a great game coming up. I'm so excited. And the one thing I will tell you as well, that I'll leave you guys with this in regards to what I'd like to see from this game, is I also really want to see some more creativity with Brian Johnson. Establishing the running game early on, getting guys like DeAndre Swift and Kenneth Gainwell involved is nice, but I don't really want to see a whole lot of I don't really want to see a lot of draw plays like for Jalen Hurts. I want to see more creativity from that aspect. Maybe he can roll out towards his left and they could provide more bootlegs and just those types of things. I don't want it to really be basic offense. I want them to be creative and try to get guys involved. So that's just how I feel about this team. And it's going to be a really big game tonight, and I'm so excited. Two of the biggest rivals in all of team sports going at it against each other for that top seed in the NFC East. There's Mike McCarthy, the head coach for the Dallas Cowboys, and Nick Sirianni all out there as well. Sirianni looking really good with the little haircut. I like it. I like it a lot. So Jake Elliott will get ready to kick things off. All right, as the Dallas Cowboys will go out there on offense first. So the Eagles will be receiving the football to start off the second half. But in the first half, they got to play defense first. So Elliott with the kickoff, and it's a high arcing kick that goes all the way towards the back of the end zone. And it'll be caught by Turpin. Turpin takes it all the way to the 10, to the 20, escapes a couple tackles, and finally just gets taken down at the 25 by Eli Ricks. All right, so Cavante Turpin is able to return that for 30 yards. Here we go. All right, JJ, may I ask a favor of your audience? Of course you can ask a favor. Yeah, you can post your link down below, all that sort of stuff. Definitely do that. All right, we'll go over the starting lineups in just a little bit, but we got to fix our scoreboard first and foremost. Dak Prescott and the entire Dallas offense going out there. He fakes a handoff, and he has to roll over towards his left side, and he'll finally just hand it off to Pollard, or he'll give a little toss to Pollard, and Pollard just maybe gets a couple of yards or so. They're going to say it's 6 yards, and they're going to spot the football at the Dallas 31. So Dak Prescott is third in the NFL in completion percentage. This was through week 13, and he's been really, really accurate since. He's really been he's been very good in the pocket, and also when the pocket collapses, he's able to really make quick decisions. So he'll get the snap here, and he'll end up finding another receiver there, and they'll get the first down. So it'll be 1st and 10. All right, let me fix this scoreboard, and then we will get things going. All right. There it is. Oh, I got to refresh this. Sorry about that. Let's refresh this right now. All right. At least you're doing okay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. Prescott again gets the snap, and he'll end up finding a receiver again. It'll be Turpin, and Turpin is going to go all the way. He's going to get a first down and more, and he gets 22 yards. All right, sorry about that. I wanted to really fix my scoreboard here. All right, so we're back in action. Let's go. How about Flacco? I know. All right, so Cavante Turpin able to get a 22-yard reception as he caught it probably about 3 yards from the line of scrimmage and then just ran it for another 19 yards. All right, here we go. Prescott under center. 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left, and this is going to be a handoff here. They tried to take down Pollard, and they couldn't do so, and now finally, after the first down marker, they're able to do that. So that's a gain of 11 yards, and they're going to put the football at the Philadelphia 33. This was a really good run, and I was surprised that the Eagles' defense, Zach Cunningham, wasn't able to get a hold of him, but I got to tell you, the interior of the Dallas Cowboys defense in the trenches really, really stepped up that time and were able to provide really good blocks. This Dallas Cowboys offensive line has been absolutely spectacular. Prescott again under center. He'll hand it off to his running back, and he'll only just get about maybe a couple of yards. Looked like it was Pollard that was trying to run it that time, and just got a couple of yards. They're gonna say it was a Dowdle that was able to get that little handoff there. All right. Eagles defense, we got Brandon Graham out there, Jordan Davis, Fletcher Cox, Josh Sweat, Zach Cunningham. Also have Shaq Leonard as well, Hassan Reddick, James Bradbury, Kevin Byard, Reed Blankenship, and Darius Slay. There's another handoff. It's made to Dowdle, and Dowdle just gets 7 yards as Zach Cunningham is able to make the tackle. Eagles are 10-2 as they're in Dallas at AT&T Stadium. It'll be a 3rd and 1. And the Cowboys, of course, are 9-3 Again, the ball spotted at the Philadelphia 24. All right. 11:23 left. And Prescott again takes the snap, and they move forward, and they'll get a first down. There's a little QB sneak there by Dak Prescott up the middle for just about 3 yards, and now they're going to put the football at the Philadelphia 21. Again, this offensive line by the Dallas Cowboys able to do a really good job at just making sure that he gets enough time and enough space to operate if he has to. All right, Prescott and the offense set back up. He gets the snap. He backs up. He fires it towards the right side, and CeeDee Lamb, I think he was able to make the catch, but I couldn't tell if he was inbounds or not. They're going to say it's incomplete. It was a really good read by Prescott, and it looked like Lamb was just going over towards the near sideline, and he tried to make an incredible acrobatic catch, but was just not able to catch it inbounds. So 10:45 left in this first quarter. CeeDee Lamb, week 9 at the Eagles, was able to record 191 receiving yards on 11 receptions. 3 receivers to the left, and Ferguson in the slot. Prescott gets the snap. He's looking. He'll give a little toss over to Pollard, and Pollard's going to just run out of bounds. He'll get about 8 yards or so as he runs out towards the near sideline, and it'll be third down. It'll be a 3rd and short here for Dak Prescott and the offense of the Cowboys. And when we talked a lot about this Dallas Cowboys offensive line, Terrence Steele, a guy that is really getting paid a lot of money on this Dallas Cowboys offense, was able to just provide a very good block, and Hassan Reddick was not able to come through and take advantage of Prescott. Prescott again gets the snap. He's looking. He's still looking. He steps up. He rolls over towards the left. He fires it. It's caught by Lamb. Nobody's on him. And he'll go into the end zone for a touchdown. There is a flag on the play with exactly 10 minutes left to go in the first quarter. I think that they're going to wave it off, and Mike McCarthy looks really disgusted out there. And the refs are talking things over. Wonder what the call is going to be. All right, so they ruled it as a touchdown. I guess it was against the Eagles' defense. So the penalty was declined. 10 plays, 75 yards in the time span of 5 minutes, and Dallas strikes first. So Prescott, as he backed up to the really good, I mean, this was just a nice little play call by the Dallas Cowboys as Lamb was running out towards the far side and was able to just, with nobody on him, was just able to make a nice little easy catch. Aubrey's going to go out there for the extra point. Ball spotted, kick is up, and it's good. And the Eagles are down 7-0. Jalen Hurts, can he come up with a counter punch? That's the question. And the Eagles are looking to strike back. All right. Cool stuff. JJ, it's the Cowboys with the ferocity of 1,000 suns. That was really easy, man. Really, really easy. Yeah, definitely make sure that you guys donate to the cause, too. It's always nice to get back to my man, Snowman. It really is. All right, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys like and subscribe. My name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. I want to hear what your thoughts are, man. What are your expectations on this game? What are your final score predictions? Final score predictions. Comment them down below, man. Come on. I said in my YouTube short that it's going to be 28-24. I said it was 28-20. Yeah, I said it was 28-24, and I thought that was the score last time, but I realized it was 28-23, so I was just off by a number. But 28-24 is my final score. Eagles come out on top. That is what I gotta say. All right. Did I see the Vikings game? That was a thriller. Yeah, it was 3-0. That was beautiful. Can I change my poll answer? No, you can't. JJ's better than Collinsworth. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Collinsworth or Mike Tirico? I like Mike Tirico. I really do. But, yeah, man. So, CeeDee Lamb, so the catch was for 13 yards. It was a pretty nice little play that the Cowboys were able to create there. Vikings were dominant, says Larry. On defense, I'm sure that they were. I really didn't get to watch the game. I've been busy doing other stuff today. So, yeah. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys like and subscribe and turn on those notification bell icons. What we're going to do is during halftime, because Ryzen Rhino is also doing this game, we're going to make sure that we raid him over at halftime. So we're going to show him some love and support, and that'll be very, very nice. Yeah, man. Lots of scores today. Lots of interesting games, it seems like, that went on. I'll have to make sure that I change the way that the scoreboards look, so I do apologize about that. You can't see everything, but yeah, man. I don't know. It feels like it's been a while since I've done a football game on here. You know what I'm saying? It's been a while. It feels like it's been a while. All right, so Aubrey will be kicking things off for the Cowboys. 10 minutes left to go in the first quarter. That drive took 5 minutes, and they were able to go 75 yards. All right. The kick is made all the way towards the end zone, and they'll actually land up towards the back of the end zone. And now the Eagles' offense will set up shop over at their own 25-yard line. Or over at the Dallas 25, I should say. All right, so the Eagles' offense. Here we go. So the Eagles have Hurts, Swift, Brown, Smith, Zacchaeus, Goddard. They got Mailata, Dickerson, Kelsey, Steen, and Johnson. Lane Johnson, that is. All out there. All right, here's Hurts. As they're going from right to left, I want to make sure that I emphasize that too. Hurts gets the snap. He'll hand it off to Swift. Swift's going to run up the middle, and they'll just get about a couple of yards. He just is taken down right inside the 30, so they're going to give him about 4 yards. Lewis and Lawrence were there to make the tackle. Jalen Hurts has had a completion percentage of 67% with his passes through Week 13, and he's also thrown 19 touchdowns and has recorded 12 INTs as well. So Hurts gets set, gets the snap, he steps up, he's going to run it, and he takes it all the way towards the 40, and he'll just get taken down. He'll actually slide down right at the 42. How about Jalen Hurts running and scrambling on a read option right there for 11 yards? Goddard needs some action now that he's back. I'm totally with you on that. Dallas Goedert doing a good job at blocking, I got to tell you, on that play, too. So that was really nice. That was really nice to see that. 8:50 left in this first quarter. Eagles move the chains. 3 receivers to the right and 1 to the left. Hurts gets the snap. He steps back. He looks up. He fires it. It's incomplete. There were about 4 Cowboys that were trying to swarm him. Nobody could take him down. There's a flag thrown. And I don't know if they're going to call roughing the passer on Micah Parsons. That's where it looks like Micah Parsons looked like he got a flag against him. But let's see what the penalty is. It'll be on Parsons. Illegal use of the hands. So that's a 5-yard penalty. And the Eagles are going to get a first down there. So let's see from the replay. It looked like he got past Lane Johnson and was just Johnson, I thought, did a good job at trying to block him. But after a while, when you have Micah Parsons coming at you, it is so hard to just keep him in check. So Johnson really did try to hold him, and then finally he was just working his way towards the quarterback, and at the very last second he got some daylight and almost got through to tackle him, but it was illegal use of the hands. All right, 3 receivers to the right and 2 to the left. All right. Swift standing towards the left side of Hurts. Hurts will get the snap. He's looking. He's firing it towards the right side. And it's just out of reach of A.J. Brown. He was going down towards the far sideline. And A.J. Brown was just left wide open. And I think Hurts just overthrew it. Man, oh man. A.J. Brown, one of the best receivers in the league. Got to tell you, he was just about less than a foot away from making that catch. It was just barely out in front of him, so it's incomplete, and it's 2nd and 10. Remember that the ball, again, is spotted at the 45. The Dallas 45, that is. Swift in motion. Hurts gets the snap. He backs up. He fires over the middle. It's caught by Dallas Goedert, just shy of the first down marker. Wilson's there to tackle him. And, well, they get past midfield. But it's going to be now a 3rd and short. Or are they going to give him the first down? They are going to give him the first down marker. They're going to say that when he made the catch, he had the first down. So that's good. Dallas Goedert getting involved, and that's really big news because he's been out for the last couple of weeks, and it's good that they're getting him back in action. 1st and 10 in Eagles territory at their own 45. 5 seconds left on the play clock. Hurts is going to hand it off to Swift. Swift runs up the middle, and he gets about 4 yards or so with about 3 Cowboys trying to take him down. And, well, DeMarcus Lawrence and the defense did a pretty good job there. There we go. Cool stuff. Why the heck is this a little bit short? Huh. I don't know why. I feel like that's a little bit smaller. But it is. All right. 7:55. It's now a 2nd and 6 at the Dallas 41. Hurts under center. 2 receivers to the right and 1 to the left. 3 seconds left on the play clock, and the Eagles are probably going to have to, there's going to be a flag on the play. I was thinking, are they going to call a timeout here? Nope, they're going to call a false start, and it'll be on Lane Johnson. So that's going to be a 5-yard penalty. Well, we've talked a lot about Brian Johnson and just the creativity on the offensive side of the football. Johnson, I think, had some blood coming out of his nose. Is that right? Oh, man. They were showing a replay of it. I think that Micah Parsons on the last play was trying to get some action and just hit him in the helmet. All right, 2nd and 11. Hurts with 1 second left on the play clock. He'll get the snap. He fires it up towards the middle. And Smith, he caught it, but then he lost it. As soon as he came to the ground, they're going to say it's incomplete. And the clock stops at 6:41. Did I say? I meant to say Boston Scott. Sorry about that. I meant to say Boston Scott was running it, not DeAndre Swift. It happens. It definitely happens. So the Cowboys have been able to provide a lot of offense. They've actually scored 86 points combined over their last 2 games. They beat the Seahawks 41-35 on Thanksgiving, and the Commanders, they beat them pretty handily, 45-10 to say the least. We have a flag coming up over here right before the play was drawn, and a couple of whistles, so the refs are going to be talking things over. Eagles are 10-2, Cowboys 9-3. When these guys played against each other, the Eagles won 28-23. There'll be a false start called on Jordan Mailata. Let's see here. Yep, Mailata stepped. He stepped back just a little bit too soon. So now it's a 3rd and 16, and the Eagles are back at the 50. 10 seconds left on the play clock. Hurts in the gun, empty backfield. He gets the snap, he steps back, and now will step up. He's looking, he fires it up the middle, and it's caught by Smith. Smith will take it all the way towards the 20, and he's taken down right on the 20. How about that read by Jalen Hurts? Able to just step up and able to find some daylight, and that's a really nice play, a 30-yard pass. Hooker there to take him down. Swift fakes the handoff, and he'll find Goedert. Goddard's going to take it all the way towards the 10, and they'll be taken down just at the 5 by Wilson. There is a flag thrown, and I'm curious to see what this is going to be on, but Dallas Goedert was able to make that nice little catch for 14 yards. The penalty's on A.J. Brown. It's offensive pass interference, which is a 10-yard penalty. Oh, my goodness. After a really nice throw to Devontae Smith, that is a little rally killer for the Eagles. So Hurts so far today, 2 for 4 in the passing game with 40 passing yards. And also doing a good job with running the football as well. 11 yards. Too many flags to start off this game. It's now 1st and 20, and that's going to set them back just at the 31. The Philadelphia 31. Swift in motion, going from left to right. Hurts will get the snap, will fake the handoff. He steps up. He's going to run up the middle, and he'll take it all the way towards the 20, but he loses the football. He fumbles it, and it's recovered by Dallas. I couldn't tell who just got on top of it, but Hurts lost the ball, and he fumbled it, and that is an absolutely devastating turnover by Philadelphia. 5:42 to go in the first quarter. He fumbled it at the 20 and just lost it. Oh, man, they were knocking on the door. Couldn't tell who caused the strip. Was that Parsons that caused the strip? No. It looked like that the strip was caused. I don't know who did it. Wilson. Wow. How about that? 5:42 left to go in the first quarter. And now 15 turnovers on the season for Jalen Hurts. 5 fumbles lost and 10 picks that 10 interceptions that he's thrown. Clark is the one that I believe came back up with it. But that is a big, big turnover. I know. What's up, Rizzlers3? How you doing, man? Thanks for coming on. my phone's going off now. My phone is going off. Recovered by Donovan Wilson. Donovan Wilson. Didn't I have his number written down? There it is. Okay, yeah, number 6. Yep. Oh, another Hurts turnover. Getting tired of this, says Mike Green. Man, that was a costly turnover, man. They were marching right down the field, and Hurts just could not hang on to it. Ike Reese does not look happy. My phone is blowing up. It is really blowing up. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys like and subscribe and turn on those notification bell icons. Again, final score predictions, comment your thoughts down below. We got 23 people on here watching, 19 likes. Let's get up to 30 likes before the end of the first quarter. That'd be really, really something. So, again, a timeout at the 5:42 mark, and the Eagles, again, have to go back out there on defense and go back to the drawing board. Oh, boy. Okay. What's 20 now? 20 turnovers? Yeah, that's what I just said. I literally just said 20 turnovers. That's what I just said. Too many, man. $21. That's the risk with a running QB. Man, but how many times did he do it last year? He did it so many times last year where he was running with the ball. And he really didn't lose the ball a lot. That was the one thing about how great he was when we talked about his greatness, is that he didn't really turn the ball over too much. That wasn't a problem last year. This year, it is a little bit, it is more of a problem. And he's still getting the same protection from everybody. So I can't understand that. That was a really big turnover. Armstrong recovered the fumble. All right. 1st and 10 at the Dallas 21. There's John Legend. He's at the game out in Dallas. It's looking really good, man. Empty backfield. Prescott will get the snap, and we have a flag thrown on the play immediately. Another flag. That's like the 7th flag. It'll be a false start on CeeDee Lamb. So it should be now a 1st and 15. Huh. Interesting. Anybody see the way that they use Flacco today? A lot of 3-step and short passes. You're my favorite YouTuber. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Thanks for coming on here. 1st and 15, and that's going to set them back to the 15. All right, Prescott again gets the snap. He steps up, he looks, he fires it. It's caught by Lamb just at the 23, maybe at the 23.5-yard line. Clock's still ticking. And Prescott will try to move those chains. So Dak so far today, 5 for 7, or 5 for 6, I should say, with his completions. He's thrown for 36 passing yards and threw for a touchdown on the last drive. Prescott gets the snap. He's looking. He rolls over towards the left. He fires it, and it's incomplete. Darius Slay Jr. doing a good job at covering Brandon Cooks over towards the left seam. And it'll be 3rd and 9. Clock stops at 5:06. That was Slay, I thought, did a good job at just trying to stay on him. Thought maybe that with the way that they're just calling penalty flags like left and right, I thought that maybe they were going to call a defensive holding, but thank goodness they didn't do it there. So Prescott, again, backs up as he gets the snap. He's looking down the center. He fires it. It's caught by CeeDee Lamb. Lamb's going to be taken down by Ricks, and CeeDee Lamb comes up with a nice little big play there, a 26-yard reception, and Roby is the one that tackles him and goes out of bounds. So Prescott's just stepping back, and this is just a nice little play-action pass all the way to Lamb, and Lamb just, with nobody on him, it's going to be tough for the Eagles to try to stop him, but they really do have to focus on him as their number one target. We have a handoff by Dak Prescott, and Dowdle's able to get 2 yards. Josh Sweat there to make the tackle as he just ran up the middle. 4:15 left in this first quarter. What's up, G. Vanoots? What is good, my guy? It's 8:50 p.m. Eastern Time. Sean Desai, of course, the Eagles defensive coordinator who took over for Jonathan Gannon, showing him on the sidelines. This Dallas offense just continuing to pick up where they left off over the last couple of weeks. Prescott under center. He'll hand it off to Pollard, and Pollard runs up the middle and gets taken down just shy of the first down marker. He'll get 6 yards. Morrow and Cunningham there to make the tackle and take him down. It'll be a 3rd and short at the Philadelphia 44. 3:30 left in this first quarter. Prescott looking pretty good so far, and the offensive line for the Dallas Cowboys doing a really good job at protecting him, and, well, they're making the Eagles' defensive line disappear for the most part. Not a lot of pressures. Prescott again gets the snap. He looks, he fires it, and it's just over the fingertips of Michael Gallup. He tried to leap up in the air and make the catch, but it just went off of his tippy top of his fingertips, and it'll be 4th and 2, and the Eagles get a stop. Or do they? They're going to go for it on 4th down. They are going to go for it on 4th down. It'll be 4th and 2. And again, ball spotted at the 40, at the 49, or at the 44, I should say. Prescott hands it off this time to Pollard. Pollard runs up the middle, and it'll be taken down at the 40, and they'll move the chains. They will move the chains as he runs up the middle and just gets taken down. There were about 2 Eagles that were there on the interior that were able to make the tackle, but he just zigzagged towards his left side and was able to find the hole. And again, the Dallas offensive line interior doing a really good job at making sure that he had that gap. Pollard again will be running as he takes it all the way towards the 25, and he'll get taken down at the 23. A flag is thrown, and Pollard was able to just get about 18 yards or so as he takes it all the way to the Philadelphia 22, but they're going to call it back. They're going to say it's an offensive holding on Steele. And that'll send them all the way back to the Philadelphia 40. That is a really big penalty. And Steele, for sure, just grabbing Fletcher Cox as Cox just could not make the tackle. And Cox was like, where's the flag? And, well, that certainly did the Eagles a favor. Cox is standing there. Yep, so it's 1st and 20. I'll send them back to the 50. Prescott gets the snap. The ball's deflected, and it'll be incomplete. Good block by the Eagles. I think Fletcher Cox got a piece of that. He did. Just able to deflect it and able to set it up, kind of like in volleyball. Clock stops at 2:18. Cowboys going from left to right. Prescott gets the snap. He'll hand it off to Dowdle. Dowdle rolling over towards the left, and he'll get taken down just maybe a yard or so past the line of scrimmage. Reed Blankenship there to make the tackle. So they're going to say it was a 3-yard run. They'll spot the football at the Philadelphia 47. Blankenship with 81 tackles on the season, 2 INTs as well, and it'll be 3rd and long coming right up. It'll be 3rd and 17. All right. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Prescott again gets the snap. He steps up, he fires it, and it's incomplete. Another flag thrown on the play, though. And Darius Slay Jr. is like, where's the flag coming from? And I bet you that they're gonna call it on him. So Slay was covering the receiver there. Yep, he was covering Michael Gallup. And yep, he held on to him. Yep. And then Gallup finally turned, and he was not able to make the catch. That's another big penalty going against the Eagles. You just can't make this stuff up. Pass interference called against Slay. A 15-yard penalty. And another first down by Dallas. Justin says pass interference where? Ugh. I don't really know if that was pass interference. I guess that you could make the case that it was. But regardless, it's a 1st and 10. Ball spotted at the 31, at the 32 actually. Prescott fakes the handoff. He'll get the snap, and he'll step up, and he'll take it all the way to the 30, to the 20, to the 15. He slides. There's a flag, another flag thrown, another one. So he slides just into the red zone. But I wonder if they're going to call this back. Just another one. Penalty on Tyler Smith. It'll be offensive holding, another 10-yard penalty. Another 10-yard penalty. .110 left in this first quarter. 9 plays, 37 yards in the matter of 4 minutes and 8 seconds on this drive by Dallas. Cowboys through week 13, they've committed about 7.5 penalties. 1:10 left in the first quarter. Prescott again gets the snap. He steps up. He fires it, and it's off the hands of Ferguson. Ferguson was left wide open. Maybe the pass was a little bit high, but he tried to leap up into the air and make the catch, but it's incomplete. Can't commit that penalty on 3rd and 17. That was a really, really big penalty. And I guess it could have gone either way, but 2nd and 20 now with 1:04 left. So the Cowboys are in field goal range. Well, it's at the Philadelphia 42. They're not there yet. Prescott steps up. He fires it. It's deflected by an Eagle. It'll be on Morrow. I guess that the intended receiver was supposed to be CeeDee Lamb. And with 1 minute left in the first quarter, it'll be 3rd and 20. It'll be 3rd and 20. Prescott just doing a good job at trying to find who was open up the middle. But then the Eagles, Morrow was able to recognize that he was going to try to give it up to, I guess that was Brandon Cooks right there. All right, 3rd down conversions. Dallas Cowboys are 4 for 5 over their last couple of games. Prescott gets the snap. He's looking. He fires it over the middle, and it's incomplete once again. So Byard able to deflect the football And it'll be 4th and 20 with 55 seconds to go in the first quarter, and the Eagles are going to get the football back. Turpin was supposed to be the intended receiver, Kevontae Turpin, that is, and now Anger. Let's see where they're going to, let's see how many yards this is going to be. It'll be a 60-yard field goal right here. 55 seconds to go, and it will be a 60-yard field goal. Ball spotted, kick is up, and it is good. Wow. Just right down the wickets. 10-0 Dallas as they get the 3. All right. They got it. Oh, boy. It's going to be a long, long night for the Eagles. It's going to be a long night. That might have been good from 70. Cowboys take a 10-0 lead. This is Jeff McLean. All right, we're gonna turn off our notifications on Twitter. We're gonna do that. Sometimes I like to have them on because it's like I'd like to know stuff that's going on during the game, but it's also really distracting, especially like when you're talking. I'm trying to like get used to it, but sometimes you just can't handle it, man. Sometimes you just can't do it. My name's Jason Joseph. This is Play by Play with JJ. We got 29 lovely people on here watching. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel. And, yeah, that would really mean a lot to me. I would really, really appreciate that. We come on for 76ers basketball games. We do Eagles football as well. We do Phillies baseball. And we're also starting to do some Flyers games. We're taking baby steps with that. Oh, man. Darius Slay cost them 3 points. Yeah. Wow. Give it to halftime. Cowboys will choke, says Travis. Got my mom to give a like from Florida. Mike Boyd, man. Shout out to Mike Boyd's mom. Shout out to Mike Boyd's mom. Appreciate it. Means so, so much. You raised a good one. Mike Boyd's mom. Mama, there goes that man. Beautiful. Oh, man. Well, we got a lot of cool football games from the rest of the day. Of course, the Thursday night game, it wasn't really the best. And the Steelers lost. It was 21-18. That was the final score of that game. But how about the Buccaneers able to win 29-25 earlier today? The Baltimore Ravens. Now that was an impressive game. I was listening to that on 97.3 ESPN radio. That was really cool. 37-31 was the final score. Baltimore was able to win it in overtime, and Lamar Jackson came through. The Chicago Bears able to take care of business over at Soldier Field as they won 28-13 against the Lions. The Cincinnati Bengals were able to put up 34 points and beat the Indianapolis Colts 34-14. And the Jacksonville Jaguars, well, they lost in Cleveland 31-27, and that ended up getting really close at the end. All right, so Anger's going to kick it off for the Cowboys as he kicks it all the way. It was a high shot, and it goes all the way towards the back of the end zone, and the Eagles will start things up at the 25, the Dallas 25, that is. Other scores, the New Orleans Saints were able to beat the Carolina Panthers. I am so shocked that the Panthers are where they are. I thought that they would have a much better team than what they've shown this season so far. It was a 28-6 game, and then the New York Jets were able to take care of business against Houston. They won 30-6 at MetLife. That was a wild game as well. All right, Hurts gets the snap, fakes the handoff. We'll find Dallas Goedert, and Goddard's going to take it all the way towards the 30. He's going to push his way for some more. And Kelsey there to do a good job at trying to block him, but he gets taken down, and there'll be a second and about 5 or so. 30 seconds left on the game clock, so they'll have time to run one more play before the end of the first quarter. It will be 2nd and 4. 20 seconds left to go. Clock still ticking. Hurts calling for the offense here. 10 seconds left. They'll get the snap, and they'll hand it off, and Swift just gets taken down after about 2 yards by Williams. And it'll be 3rd and short when we return, as that's the end of the first quarter. Eagles down 10-0, as Dallas was able to pitch a shutout in the first quarter. This game is a preview of the NFC divisional round, says Larry. I don't know, man. I personally wouldn't be shocked if the Cowboys get upset in the first round, in the wild card round. I would not be shocked about that. All right, so that's the end of our first poll. So now we're going to stop that. All right, how do we stop our poll? There we go. End poll. All right, so 64% of you were wrong. All y'all are wrong. 7% of you thought it was going to be tied. You guys were wrong too. Oh man. All right, we'll start another one. All right. Now what's our next poll question going to be? What is our next poll question going to be? Can I be admin, says the Rizzlers? Please. Let me think about it, man. Let me think about it. I'm usually like a little bit like it has nothing to do with you, man. Like I'm just, for me, like I haven't really seen you on like too much. Like I usually like to give people the keys, if you will, like if they just keep coming on and if I see them like more and more often. So I do appreciate the interest though, man. Like that really does mean a lot to me, but I'm not there yet. By the NFC South winner. I'm just saying anything can happen, Larry. I'm just saying anything can happen. Yeah. Yeah, man. I really do appreciate it. I will definitely think about it, though. For sure. All right. All right, it'll be 3rd and 2. All right, I got to come up with my poll question now. My next poll question. How many passing yards does Hurts get? 150 or less. 200. 151 to 200. JJ needs a Yeti. I don't need a Yeti. This is honestly, in my opinion, this is better because I can like tilt my head and I can do that type of a thing. I can like move around with my head. Hurts gets the snap. He's looking. He steps up. He fires it, and it's incomplete. Devontae Smith, he had it in his hands. Is just not able to reel it in, and it'll be 4th and 2. I didn't think that they were going to cut back this quickly. So the Dallas defense able to get a stop. Let's see, Devontae Smith. I thought maybe he was going to make that catch. That would have been a really, really nice catch if he was able to come up with it. He would have caught it at the 50, and he just lost it. Popping the bed here at the end of the season. Oh, yeah. What's up, Fishing Bomb? How you doing, man? What is good, my guy? All right, so man's going to go out there to punt the football for the Birds. Averages about 49 yards on average. And he'll fake it, and he'll actually throw it, and he'll find a wide receiver, Olamide Zaccheaus. And the Eagles are going to keep the drive alive. Oh, my goodness. They were expecting them to punt it, and the Eagles are going to keep the drive alive. It'll be at the Dallas 39. Nice catch, too, by Zaccheaus. And man just able to throw a dart. He was left wide open towards the far seam. And he gets taken down at the 39. What a play by man, and what a great play call that was. That's the creativity that we were talking about. A gain of 28 yards, and the Eagles are going to keep the drive alive. Hurts under center. And maybe that'll be the spark plug that they need. Hurts hands it off to Swift, and Swift just gets taken down and sacked. Oh, man, a big loss of 4. Odigizua able to come up with the tackle. Odigizua has 9 stops versus the run over the last 2 games, which is tied for most in NFL amongst interior defensive players. How about that? That is incredible. 2nd and 14. Swift in motion. Hurts gets the snap, looks over towards the right. It's caught by Smith, and Deron Bland was right on him. And Bland was able to just take him down immediately after he caught it. It's just a gain of 5 yards. And 13:10 left to go in this first half. So it's now going to be a 3rd and 5 at the Dallas 34. Hurts so far today is 4 for 8 passing-wise with 55 passing yards. 12:50 left. Hurts will get the snap. He backs up. He's looking. He fires it. Tries to find Brown. And Brown couldn't make the catch. Over towards the near sideline. Thought it was a good throw, and Brown, I thought, should have caught it. It'll be 4th and 5, though. Yep, he should have caught it. Just literally went right through his hands. Right into the breadbasket. Would have caught it at the waist. And, well, they'll have to settle for a 52-yard field goal. So here comes Jake Elliott, who's had 6 field goals made. He's 6 for 7 on the season. And let's see. Lovato with the snap, with the spot. The kick is up, and the kick is good. All right, so it's 10-3. So they do get the 3, as the Eagles were able to keep the offense alive. And now we have a timeout on the floor. Or on the field, I should say. I'm really stumbling today. I think I'm overthinking some of these things. 151 to 200, 201 to 250, 251 to 300. Wow. I didn't see that coming either. What call are you talking about, man? What call don't you understand? It's funny, like when you guys say call, like I now I have to like think to myself, like, do you mean play call, or do you mean the play-by-play call? Oh man, because like both of those things, they matter to me. We're so close to getting 30 likes. Come on, man. What are you guys waiting for? Let's get to the 30 mark. Oh, boy. 4th down can't... the 4th down call before the fake punt. I don't know who Cubby is, man. I have no idea who Cubby is. Gotta be specific. 3rd down, I meant. Okay, I got you. He's only attempted 7 field goals in 14 games. Let's see that. Give me one sec. Let me double check that. What the heck just happened? What the frick? Didn't I have this, I guess I didn't have their stats up. Oops, my bad. Thought I did. Maybe not. Oh, yeah, here it is. I'm an idiot. I'm such an idiot. 21 field goals made by Elliott. I probably meant to say 6 for his last 7. The graphic said 6 for 7, and I probably just sometimes like the graphic will be wrong, and you can't always trust it, and you kind of have to either say it or you don't. And that I have to do a better job with. Both, bro. That's funny. Cubby, like the stream, man. Like the stream. All right, 10-3, Dallas. As Elliott kicks it off, it goes all the way towards the back of the end zone. And the Cowboys will set things up at the 25. At the Philadelphia 25. So how about this? So we talked about CeeDee Lamb, but I wanted to also mention this too about Prescott. So Prescott this season has passed for 3,234 yards. He's completed about 70% of his passes. 288 to be exact he's completed out of 411 attempts. Dowdle's going to run up the middle, and he'll just get 3 yards. Davis and Milton Williams there to tackle him at the Dallas 28. What was from 50? Ellie is 21 for 23. Yeah, 6 for his last 7, I meant to say. That's or what the graphic should have said. I thought that was weird. No, I'm happy that you caught that, man. I'm really happy that you caught that because, again, I need to be corrected. 2 receivers over towards the right, 1 to the left. And Ferguson over towards the left side, too. Prescott fakes the handoff. He's going to fire it up the middle. He finds Ferguson right at midfield. And, well, he'll just go into the 45. That's where he gets taken down. And that is a big pass for 27 yards all the way to Philadelphia territory. And, again, no pressure right up the middle by the Eagles' secondary. Blankenship did a good job of making a little head tackle, but that was just after the catch was made. That's who took down Ferguson there. So it's 1st and 10 as the Cowboys now have it at the Eagles' 45. 2 plays, 30 yards so far in the span of 38 seconds. We have an injury on the play for the Eagles. Reed Blankenship. Ooh. That is. Ooh, man. He literally went helmet to helmet with Ferguson. And I wonder if he's going to be under concussion protocol or if they're going to take him over to the blue 10 or what. Cowboys lead it 10-3. It's 1st and 10 at the Philadelphia 45. Cook's in motion. And Prescott will hand it off to Dowdle. Dowdle will try to move the pylon, and he'll just take it all the way to the 38. So Dowdle gets 4 yards there. Cox and Carter there to make the tackle. So there's Shaq Leonard. We talked a lot about him before tonight. He's in the 6th season. He's a 3-time first-team All-Pro selection. And honestly, for the Eagles, they really needed to pick him up because he could certainly help them out in a lot of areas on the defensive side. 2nd and 6. Lamb in motion, going from left to right. And now he swirls all the way around. Prescott gets the snap, throws over towards his right, fires it, finds Pollard. Pollard almost escaped Morrow. And he runs out of bounds. Did he get the first down, though? That's the question. Actually, Dowdle was the one that caught it. So they do say that he gets the first down there. And that's going to move the chains. 10:25 left in this second quarter. Ten minutes, 13 seconds left. Clock still ticking. All right, 2 receivers to the left. Prescott will get the snap. He'll hand it off to his running back, and he'll take it all the way towards the 30 to the 25, and he'll just be taken down right before the first down marker. It'll be at least a 2nd and 1, maybe a 2nd and inches. So Dowdle ran up the middle for 9 yards. Byard there to make the tackle. Why was Shaq available if he is as good as he is? I have no idea, man. I have no idea. I mean, like, I can't answer that, man. I can't do that. 2nd and 1, 9:35 left in the second quarter. Prescott in the gun will get the snap and he'll hand it off, and they're going to get a first down to CeeDee Lamb. It was a little jet sweep, and Lamb was able to get to the first down marker, and he takes it all the way to the Philadelphia 15, or the 16-yard line. Just a nice little jet sweep, and Lamb just took it all the way towards the right as he was, or towards the left as he was in motion. Got past the 20. Slay took him out of bounds. Prescott 9 for 16 in the passing game as he lines up under center. 8 seconds left on the play clock. Pollard in the backfield. Prescott hands it off to Pollard. Pollard escapes one tackle, and they'll take it to the 10, and that's where he'll be marked down by Zach Cunningham. So Tony Pollard this season for the Dallas Cowboys has rushed for 737 yards. He's averaged about four per carry, I'd say. As longest that he has was for 31 yards. But he's played in all 12 games. 2nd and 3. And the Cowboys, of course, in the red zone. Ball spotted at the 9, the Philadelphia 9. Prescott hands it off, and Pollard will get it, and it'll just be marked down within the 7. So not really a whole bunch of gainage on that one. 8 minutes left in the second quarter. 10-3 Dallas, as they are 9-3 on the season. Their schedule, honestly, is going to get even tougher. So they take on the Eagles, then they play the Bills, the Dolphins, the Lions, and then the Commanders. 3rd and 1, Prescott under center. He goes up the middle with the brotherly shove, and they get the first down marker. It'll be 1st and goal now at the Philadelphia 4. So Prescott was able to get up the middle as he did a little QB sneak. And their offensive line able to do a good job at pushing the pile-on forward. Decide better figure something out. This is really getting ridiculous, says Mike Green. All right, 9 plays, 70 yards in the span of 5.5 minutes. Prescott gets the snap. He'll try to feed the beast to Pollard. Pollard tries to take it to the end zone. And I think he was taken down at the goal line. Yep, it'll be 2nd and goal. So Pollard gets 3 yards. Byard and Sid Brown able to do a good job at making sure that he was just short. They're going to say that he was about half a yard short. 2nd and goal. Clock still running. 6:33 left in this second quarter. Eagles defense has to try to figure this out and get a stop here. Hold them to a 3 if you can. Prescott under center, of course. Receiver in motion. Prescott fakes the handoff, and he'll try to find a receiver in the end zone. And Ferguson can't make the catch. Morrow did a good job of just staying on him. It was a fake handoff to Pollard, and Prescott backed up about a couple of yards or so. And Nicholas Morrow did a good job at just staying on Jake Ferguson. And Ferguson wasn't able to haul in the catch. It was deflected right out of his hands. So it'll be 3rd and goal here. Prescott hands it off to his running back, and does he get in? Does he get in? Refs are coming. And we have no signal yet. I think he's still short. Wow. Let's see. Let's see again. It's hard to tell in the pile-on if he just reached the goal line, but the Eagles defense, I think that he was just a little bit short. Cubby's Toy World, thanks so much for subscribing to the channel, man. I think he was just marked a little bit short. Yep, it's going to be 4th and 1. The Cowboys are going to challenge this. So McCarthy threw the red flag down, and they are going to take a much more deeper look at this, and I guess I really can't blame them. But let's see here. Trying to look at this from all angles. Carter, I thought, did a good job in that pile-on, just trying to hold Pollard. And I think he just got it to the goal line. But they'll challenge it, and we'll see what happens. Excuse me. All right. Thanks so much for subscribing to the channel. I really appreciate that, man. If you guys are new, make sure you like and subscribe. Let's get to 30 likes. Let's get to 30 thumbs ups, baby. All right, and if you haven't answered the poll question, I want to know how many passing yards does Jalen Hurts get? 150 or less. 43% of you have said 150 or less. 29% of you have said 151 to 200 passing yards. 14% have said 201 to 250. And then 14% of you said 251 to 300. I didn't say 301 or more. But I doubt that that's going to happen. I mean, anything's possible, though. With the rate that it's going right now, I bet you that Hurts obviously is going to be passing a lot more in the second half. But just got to wait and see. Have to just wait and see. Ugh. Tarico is the worst thing next to Hollingsworth. Collingswood. Collingswood. Collinsworth. Collingswood. Now that made me laugh. Cubby's Toy World is my brother. Nice. Nice, man. I give up with this phone. Collingswood. Chris Collingswood from New Jersey. That's funny. Never thought about that. All right, so they are going to overturn this. I guess. The graphics, the bug says it's 16-3. There's no ruling on Jesus on NFLJesus.com as to what happened. So let's see. So it is a touchdown. So Pollard got in, I believe, and I mean, like, it's just so hard to tell and so hard to describe it, but there was just a pile on of Eagles and Cowboys right there up the middle, and I didn't think that he had enough room. It's so hard to tell. You can't really get a good angle of it. All right, extra point coming. Kick is up, and it's good, and it's now 17-3. And, of course, they actually added time back on the clock. There's 6:14 left to go. And now the Eagles, of course, are going to have to, they're going to have to try to get a touchdown right here. That's for sure. I can't believe that they just overturned it. Nice, dude. Creaking with Kenny, man. What's going on? How you doing, man? Thanks for coming on. Haven't seen you in a while. I haven't seen you since the Phillies games, man. How have you been? How have you been? It's so good to see you, man. 17-3 is the score. Cowboys lead it by 14 points. So Aubrey's extra point was good. So the call was reversed. Idoka. Okay, so. All right, so the call initially was that Idoga was ineligible. That's what the call was, and McCarthy threw down the flag, and they challenged it, and he was eligible. And Dowdle's the one that got the touchdown. Huh. I didn't think he got in anyways. It was just so hard to tell. Regardless, kickoff is coming. Aubrey kicks it off, and it goes all the way to the end zone for a touchback. All right. How about Lane Johnson and DeMarcus Lawrence, both nominees for Walter Payton Man of the Year. Remember what? I played my first ever gig at Collingswood, the flea market. Oh, that's so cool. All right, here it is, 1st and 10 on a handoff, and the Eagles will just get 7 yards or so. As Kenneth Gainwell will take it all the way to the Philadelphia 32. So Gainwell, that's his first set of action tonight. Eagles, of course, have had him for a little bit of time. Hurts fakes the handoff this time, steps up, Throws it over towards the right. It's caught by A.J. Brown, and Brown just not able to get to the 50, but he'll just take it out of bounds. 14-yard pass. Stephon Gilmore able to force Brown to go out of bounds. 5:35 left to go in the second quarter. Both teams have all three of their timeouts. It's a 1st and 10 again as the Eagles do move the chains. 3 receivers to the left and 2 to the right. Goddard also to the right as well. Hurts will go under center as he wants to talk things over. There were 8 seconds left on the play clock. Now there's 5 seconds. Now I'll have to step back, and it'll be at the 42 seconds left on the play clock. He calls for the snap. He steps up. It's a read. He'll take it to the 50, and he'll just get down right in Eagles territory. So as they take it all the way to the 47. Or to the Dallas 46, I should say. There we go. You're going to go get milk? Sounds good, man. 2nd and 2 now. And we have another whistle here. Another whistle. Hurts this season, coming into today, is thrown for 2,995 passing yards and has completed about 66.5% of his passes. He'll hand it off to his running back, and running right up the middle and getting the first down is Kenneth Gainwell as he just tried to bulldoze his way down the middle. Dan Quinn, the defensive coordinator for the Cowboys, up in the booth. Trying to communicate with everybody out there, of course. 4 minutes left to go in the second quarter. And the Eagles are marching down the field once again. Cowboys defense not able to get a stop. 197 total yards for the Cowboys, 144 for the Birds. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Goddard also to the right as well. Hurts fakes the handoff, and he's going to run as he runs over towards the right side, and he slides down just before the line of scrimmage, and he'll lose about a yard. That was the right play, too, because he really wasn't able to. Maybe he could have thrown it out of bounds, but it would have been tough. He had to play it safe. Was on here looking for the last Eagles game, ended up listening to a couple of Cougars ripping people off doing fake beer bongs. Oh, man. Oh, you were on here looking for me the last Eagles game. Yeah, I wasn't on here, man. I was having some really bad technical difficulties. It was really unfortunate, man. 2nd and 11. 3 receivers lined up to the left, 2 to the right. Hurts gets the snap. He's looking. He fires it over towards the 20. It's caught by Brown. A.J. Brown able to make a nice little acrobatic catch right towards the sideline. And that was a beautiful dot thrown by Jalen Hurts. Deron Bland was covering him like he was a tag, and Brown still came up with the catch. All right, here we go. Hurts again gets the snap. He finds Goddard. Goddard gets tumbled all the way towards the ground, and he loses about a couple of yards. So Goddard lost a yard. Bland there to make the tackle. And they'll say it's at the Dallas 19. So A.J. Brown was able to make a really nice catch as we have reached the 2-minute warning. Brown's catch, that was for 24 yards. So it'll be 2nd and 11 when we return from the 2-minute warning. As the Eagles again marching down the field, and hopefully they're able to come up with a 7. That'd be really nice. All right, I'm gonna take a very, very quick step off. I need to stand up and I need to stretch. But I will be right back, guys. I will be right back in literally less than a minute. See you soon. more back, baby. We need 5 more subscribers to get us to 15 under 30. Tell your friends about this channel, man. Tell your friends about this. All right. All right, so it's 17-3. Dallas leads it, and the Eagles, again, are in the red zone. Hopefully they can try to come up with a 7 here. That'd be really nice. 2nd and 11 at the Dallas 19. It's been 3 hours. Where were you, bro? I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea what you're talking about. Are you being sarcastic? Denbrew, what's going on, man? How you doing? How you doing? Thanks for coming on. Appreciate it. I literally just saw Denbrew, and I just wanted to say how you doing, and then I realized, oh, shoot. Denbrew asked me how I was doing. I'm doing okay. I'm doing all right. Can't complain. Happy to be on here, calling Eagles Cowboys, which is always a nice thing to do. Hopefully the Eagles can score here, though. No coach's challenge allowed in the last 2 minutes of the second quarter. 2nd and 11. All right, here we go. Hurts in the gun, gets the snap. He backs up. He tries to fire it, and it'll just be taken down for a loss. Thought he was going to throw it, but he faked it, and Micah Parsons was there to sack him. That is a big sack there by Micah Parsons, as he was just able to come off the edge and just get all the way to Hurts. It's tough, man. Sometimes you can only hold a guy for so long. As I mentioned that before, it'll be 3rd and 18 now at the Dallas 26. So Micah Parsons has had 12 or more sacks in each of his first 3 NFL seasons, and the last person to do that was Reggie White. 3rd and 18, a timeout is taken by Dallas because they just want to stop the clock, try to get their offense back out there. My poll only shows the answer choices, not the question. Sometimes you just have to refresh the page. It's just a YouTube thing. 3rd and 18. All right, here we go. 3 receivers to the left and 2 to the right. Gainwell in motion. Hurts will get the snap. He's looking. It's deflected and incomplete again. 4th and 18. And the Eagles are probably just going to go for the 3. And the Cowboys defense comes through again and gets the stop that they need. It is 9:35 p.m. Eastern Time on the East Coast. DeMarcus Lawrence, make sure that you keep your eye out on him too, because he was able to just come away with Hurts, and the pocket was collapsing, and he just had to fire it really quickly. So that's why Hurts tried to do everything he could, because the offensive line had a really hard time at protecting him that time. So Elliott's going to go out there and try to kick what is a 44-yard field goal. Ball spotted by Lovato. The kick is up, and it is good as it just goes through, and it's 17-6. Eagles still down by 2 possessions. They're still down by 11, but the Cowboys will try to go back out there on offense, and the Eagles defense needs to get a stop. Now you're good, man. You're good, no worries. It always does that, even with the refresh. I'm not YouTube. I can't solve everybody's problems. Oh, man. Imagine if I was YouTube. Imagine if I was YouTube. I'm now starting to believe it. Might not be calling it. It might just be Jalen. You don't think it's okay, so basically what you're saying is you don't think it's on Johnson. You think that Jalen Hurts is having more of a... You're going to put more... If you were to create a pie chart on where the Eagles' offensive problems lie, you would say that more of the pie relies on Jalen Hurts than it does on Brian Johnson. And I don't agree with that. Doesn't do that on other streams, just saying. Well, it's just me, because I'm special, guys. That's what happens. When you find play-by-play with JJ, you never know what you're going to get in this stream. You never know what's going to happen. I disagree, man. I definitely disagree with that. I think that Johnson hasn't really done the best job. I think that the offense looks pretty good at times. It's not consistent, and Hurts looks good at times. Yeah, I know Jalen hasn't been as consistent as he was last year, and was that all Shane Steichen? Was that all Jalen? I think it was both. I think that two things can be true. That Jalen hasn't been his sharpest this year, but I would also say that Brian Johnson has not done a good job with the play calling. Now, tonight, I mean, on the fourth down, I did not see that coming. That was perfectly executed. It really was. YouTube is trying to sabotage you. Of course. 30 likes. Let's go. All right. I want us to take it all the way to the 50 by the end of this game. That would be really awesome. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Algo Gang, do your thing. And make sure you tell your friends about this channel. Okay, so, oh boy, can the Eagles get a stop right before halftime? Now, that would be really huge because then they would also get the ball to start off the second half. So if it's just an 11-point game, that would be really awesome. They might actually, hopefully, have time to go for another a field goal. That would be really nice, too. But they'd have to get a 3-and-out. Elliott with the kickoff, and it goes all the way towards the back of the end zone. And the Cowboys will get it at the 25, at their own 25. By the way, what is the poll question? How many passing yards does Jalen Hurts get? 150 or less, 151 to 200, 201 to 250, 251 to 300. There we go. We just hit 31. Now let's get to 40. I want us to get to 50. Let's take it all the way to the 50, guys. All right, here we go. Prescott gets the snap. Looks over towards his left, and it's complete. Cunningham able to make the tackle. Just a little short game by Tony Pollard, and Pollard just maybe gets about 3 yards. I'll take it to the Dallas 28. Good job. And a nice little play by Zach Cunningham. So Cunningham able to, he has 71 total tackles on the season. He's from Vanderbilt. He's 29 years old. Had a birthday on December 2nd. Prescott gets the snap, looks over towards his right. He tries to fling it, and it's caught, and that's good enough for a first down. Michael Gallup able to make the catch, and they'll just continue to move the clock down. Less than 90 seconds to go. Ball spotted at the Dallas 30. Prescott gets the snap. He steps back. He looks, and down he goes. Hassan Reddick was able to come up with a nice sack there. Reddick just sneaking in from the edge and just able to battle through the exterior and find Dak Prescott and take him down right at the knees. So that's a big loss for about 6. Prescott gets the snap. He steps up. He fires it. It's caught right at the 40, and going right out of bounds is Slay Jr., who's there to make the tackle on CeeDee Lamb. So it'll be 3rd and short. I don't know why he ran out. Of course, now that I just contemplated myself. I was like, I don't know why he ran it out, but then I realized, he had to because you don't want the clock to be moving. Has Dak even been touched yet? Oops. It's both too soon. 3rd and 6. All right. Powered over towards the left side of Prescott as he'll get the snap. 5 seconds were left on the play clock. Prescott gets it. He looks. He steps up, and he fires. It's caught by Cooks. There's a flag thrown, and the clock stops at 44 seconds. Wonder if it's going to be on the offense. So it was a short pass to CeeDee Lamb for 10 yards, and they'll say it's at the Dallas 40. The refs are gathering together to try to come up with what the flag is. It probably is going to go against the Eagles' defense from the way that the camera angles are looking. Just at 32. Nice. 44 seconds left in this first half. We need to get 2,000 likes. All right, so let's see what the flag is. All right, so they say it's a face mask on Kelly Ringo, which is a 15-yard penalty. Defensive pass interference as well for 8 yards on Ringo, too. That's a big call. Wow. So the catch put them at the Dallas 48, so add on 15 yards plus the 8. That is a big play against Kelly Ringo. Now the Cowboys, it looks like, oh, man, they're still marching down the field. So Prescott and the Cowboys offense going out there as they have it at the 35. The Philadelphia 35, Prescott gets the snap. He's looking, he steps up, he's going to run it, and he'll slide down just shy of the 30. Clock still ticking, and timeout is called. It's going to be by Dallas. It's their second timeout. So that's their second timeout that they've called. As Prescott scrambled up the middle for 4 yards. They should enforce one penalty or the other, not both. Yeah. Crazy. I think that they just enforced the face mask and they called off the pass interference. And they just took the 15. Or sorry, yeah, the 15. Yep, that's what it was. This ref is player of the game, says Mike Boyd sarcastically. And lots of weird calls, man. Lots of weird calls. It's a good game, though. I like it. It's a good game. Just from a football perspective, from watching it X's and O's, I think it's a good game. It's not fun if you're an Eagles fan, but good football, man. That's all I like to see. I like to see good football. If you guys are new, man, make sure you guys like and subscribe. If you would like to donate to the channel, please feel free to do so. You can certainly hit that super chat button down below and give back that way, or you can also donate via PayPal or Venmo. If you guys check out my my LINKTREE down below, you should see that pinned somewhere. Maybe Jiva Newts can put that up. But yeah, my LINKTREE should be down in the live chat, and it also should be in the description of the video as well. So click on that. Feel free to like and subscribe. Follow us on TikTok and follow us on all the social media platforms that are out there. We're starting to post a lot more content on our socials now. I've been really trying to emphasize that and really trying to work harder on that. So I think that's really good. Both teams combined for 10 penalties for 100 yards. Sometimes you just got to let the kids play, man. Sometimes you just got to do that. But sometimes when there's a no call, that's not fun either. So Blankenship, if you guys remember, he belted helmets with Jake Ferguson on one play. Blankenship is being evaluated with a concussion still, so it's 2nd and 6 for the Cowboys. Just wanted to throw that out there. Prescott in the gun gets the snap, slings it all the way towards the 10, and it's caught. And it may be a touchdown by Cooks. Let's see. Was he marked short? I think he got in. Nope, it's 1st and goal. They're going to say he was just a little bit short. And the Cowboys are going to call their final timeout, I believe. Let's see. Cook's able to do a good job at just getting past the Eagles secondary there. was a nice little catch, and yep, I think he had just a knee down. Let's see again. His left knee just went down at the 1. At the 1. Right at the 1. Prescott, 13 for 21 with 156 passing yards and 1 touchdown as well. First and goal. The Cowboys called their final timeout. It's 17-6, and the Eagles need to get a stop. Prescott gets the snap. He's looking. He tries to fling it. It's incomplete. No flags. He tried to find Cooks over towards the left side of the end zone, and it's second and goal. Clock stops at 23 seconds. It's probably smart that they don't really run it here because they don't really want to give something up without any timeouts to go. There's Jerry Jones up in the suite. 23 seconds left. The Eagles, hopefully their goal line defense can do a good job and get a stop here. Prescott gets the snap. He's looking, looks over towards the left, and Michael Gallup is wide open in the end zone, and he catches the touchdown. Jerry Jones standing up, and, well, that drive took 1 minute and 28 seconds, 75 yards, and with 20 seconds to go, we have a flag called on, I think it was after the play. It is 23-6. Let's see. So, yep, it's 23-6. Michael Gallup just left wide open. Nobody was on him. He was just able to catch the easy touchdown. There was a nice little screen by CeeDee Lamb, too. Lamb actually came in and was able to provide a screen, and there was no shot that Roby was going to be able to tackle him. 23-6, extra point coming. Ball spotted, and Anger is able to put that one in. 24-6 now is the score. Eagles still looking for their first touchdown. But now, of course, you have to think to yourself, are you just going to, there's 20 seconds to go. Do you even take a knee, or with all 3 timeouts, do you just take your chance because you also get the ball back too? I don't know what you do in this situation. Let me know what your thoughts are, man. Let me know what your thoughts are. Do you try to go in field goal range with 20 seconds to go, or do you just take it to halftime and just take a knee? Let me know. I would like to hear that. Oh, man, thanks so much for the donation. Let's go. Oh, thank you so much, the Rizzlers 3. I really appreciate that, man. It means so, so much. Nice, we got a nice little donation from the Rizzlers. That was really nice. 24-6. Eagles down by 18 points. They do have all 3 of their timeouts left. But there's 20 seconds left in the second quarter. Same pick play they called earlier. Yep. All right, Anger with the kickoff, and it's going to go all the way towards the back of the end zone. What's going on, man? How you doing? So the Eagles will set things up at the 25. And I'd be curious to see if they're going to, I know that they're down by 18, but is it really worth the risk? Trying to march down there. Let's see. I guess they want to try to make a statement, so they're going to have to go with a nice big play here. Maybe if it was 10 seconds, it'd be different. All right, so they are gonna go for it here. 8 seconds left on the play clock. They're gonna hand it off to Swift. Swift is gonna take it all the way towards the 30, and a nice tackle right at the feet by Deron Bland. The clock stops at 13 seconds as the Eagles will call their first timeout. So they had time to run one play. So now what they'll have to do is they'll have to do a long pass here, of course, and just try to get in field goal range. Mike Green says punt. That would be very smart. That'd be very smart. Just punt it. That's all. Just got to punt it. 14 seconds left in this first half, 2nd and 4. Ball spotted at the 30. All right. 2 receivers to the left and 2 to the right. Hurts will get the snap. Pressure's coming. He steps up. He fires it. It's caught by Brown. And I think he got it inbounds, but he took it out of bounds. Yep, he got it. 9 seconds left. So that just took about 6 seconds or so off the clock. Great play call on the little toe drag swag by A.J. Brown. Ooh, nope. I think that his right foot was just out of bounds. Are they going to review this? That's the question, though. His right toe was just out of bounds. They will review this. Oh, man, that stings, man. That really stings. It'll be 3rd and 4. It'll be 3rd and 4. So, yep, they took it off. So the pass was incomplete. Eagles aren't doing so well tonight, man. All right, 10 seconds left to go in the second quarter. 3rd and 4 here. Hurts will get the snap. He'll hand it off and try to give it to Swift. Swift's going to run up the middle, and they'll take it all the way towards the 40, and the Eagles will call their second. Oh, nope. Are they going to call a timeout? Nope. I think that's going to do it as they're just going to go into halftime. All right, so Gainwell was the one that ran up the middle for 11 yards, and the Eagles will be getting the ball back to receive the football at the second half. So a very good first half by the Cowboys. Eagles, on the other end, they're gonna have to go back to the drawing board. That's just to say the least. Not a lot of movement, and just lots of stale play calling. Really, it's just been not so good from the play calling aspect. They haven't really been executing well. The defense is providing more soft coverage at times. They're giving up the big play. That's not working. Darius Slay had a really bad penalty called against him. I mean, just these little things, they add up, man. They really do. It's just not even funny. Eagles are not doing well tonight. What did Mike say? What's up, Mitchell? What's up, Mitchell Crosby? How you doing, man? What's going on, JJ? What's going on, dude? Thanks for coming on. Hopefully we come out second half hot and ready. Oh, that's what you're going to need. I mean, that's for sure. I thought Brown was going to make that catch. Just had his right toe. His right big toe was just out of bounds. So. But, hey, this team is a second half team, and if you put them in the game, they'll come up with big plays. So, again, half glass full, half glass empty sort of a thing. All right, we're going to go raid Rising Rhino, man. I want us to go raid the Rhino, and let's see how he is doing. All right, so in case you are just tuning in, the Eagles are down 24-6. We will go over some stats in just a little bit. Hurts today, 28 rushing yards on 4 carries, and 92 passing yards. He's 7 for 13 in the passing game, and his rating is 76.4. Dak Prescott, on the other end, is outplaying him, and his passer rating is 110.2. Cowboys' O-line is the only one that can't go toe-to-toe with the Eagles' front seven. Well, their O-line's doing pretty good. Their O-line's doing pretty good, man. All right, we're gonna find Rhino's link. We're gonna drop it down below. We're gonna go raid our boy Rising Rhino. We're gonna show him some love and support. All right. I credit the Cowboys' offense more than I blame the Eagles' defense. I think it's both, man. I think it's both. I think that both things can be true. Cowboys are executing really well on third down, but again, the secondary is getting beat, man. They have to be better. They've scored 40 points several times this year, the Cowboys. I understand. I get it. But I'm sorry, like if you're the Eagles, like you were supposed to have like one of the best like defenses in the league. You just were. And it hasn't been like that. It really has not been consistent this year with their defense. And it's sad, but it's just how it is, man. All right, we're going to go over to Rising Rhino's channel. We're going to drop his link down below. He has 18 people on there watching. We're going to go show him some love. He has 42 likes. Oh, man, we're going to give him 43. That's what we're going to do. We're going to give him 43. Let's continue to rack up his likes. All right. There's his link. We're going to see Rising Rhino. All right. Come on and join us, baby. Let's go raid our buddy and our friend, Rising Rhino. We're actually going to go back to AC, and we're supposed to be meeting up January 3rd, I want to say. January 3rd or 4th. But yeah, so that'd be really cool. Rising Rhino, what is up? We love ya. There we go. Larry's there. G. Vanoots is there. What's going on? Come on and join. Join the raid. Join the raid. Let's see what he has to say. Oh, dude, he has the Rhino hat on and everything. Man, he's looking good, man. Looking really, really good. PAS is there. Hello, play-by-play with JJ. Nice. Cool. They're averaging well over 40 points over their last 4 games. I mean, their offense is doing good, man. Their offense is doing pretty well. They just are. Like, I get that, but I still think that the Eagles' defense could do a much better job at stepping up. Darius Slay can't be making those penalties, dude. Like, they had them on the ropes on that first drive, and yet, like, you can't, well, it was the second drive, but, like, you can't be making big-time penalties, you know, and giving up the big play like that. You just can't. Like, you know, that I can't excuse. Darius Slay should be better. I don't think Larry can hear me because he's on there, but yes. We love you. We love you, Rhino. We love you, Rhino. All right. Is there anybody else? Anybody else want to come on and raid my boy Rising Rhino? There you go. We got Mike Green in there. Okay, cool. Mike Green's there. Who else? Klepp is there. I haven't seen Klepp in a little bit. Oh boy. Ugh. Welcome in all Raiders, says Sandra. Cool. If you guys want to email me, please feel free to do so. You can email play-by-play with JJ at jasonjosephonair@gmail.com. You can totally do that. Look, man, you know, I don't really know, like, a lot of Eagles content creators that are, like, going out there and doing, like, these live streams, doing it play-by-play style like we do. I know that there's other people like this, like Eagles chat, and like, and he does a great job too, like reporting on Sixers and Eagles stuff. You know, he does a good job with that, but I don't know if he does like full play-by-play analysis of the games and stuff like that. But you know, we want the algo to continue to recognize us. You know what I'm saying? Those penalties. Yep. Those penalties, dude, says Mike Boyd. I feel like dude is not something that you would really say a lot, so that's why you put it. That's why you put it in quotation marks. I feel like that's why you did that, because you wanted to emphasize that. But yeah, the penalties are really bad. I wanted to go back to one of the sequences that they had. It was in the first quarter. Where is it? I hate to point this out, but there's stuff sticking out of your head, says Larry on Rhino's stream. Yeah, it looks good. It looks good on them. All right, we're gonna go back. We are gonna go back to ESPN.com. There was one sequence that is like slipping out of my mind that really bugged me with the Eagles, and I can't remember it off the top of my head right now. And it's bothering me. It's really, really bothering me. Oh, I could literally just go to the game cast. What am I doing? Okay. It was when they got the field goal the second time, and they settled for the 3, and I really wanted them to go for the touchdown there. That was when I really wanted them to try to get the touchdown. It was when it was Hurts had an incomplete pass to A.J. Brown. Oh, yes, the drop catch by Brown. That's what it was. That's what really, really got to me. I thought that Brown should have made that catch, man. That's something that really did bother me. It really, really did bother me. 24-6 Cowboys, and the Cowboys are 6-0 at home. There was another stat that I wanted to say, too. Penalties not good for the Eagles, JJ. Oh, my gosh. No, they're not. They're not good. The penalties are not good, man. Lots of penalties called, but lots of costly ones. Darius Slay had a really bad penalty. Who else? We've had some really, really bad ones, and I just can't think off the top of my head right now. My brain, as of right now, there's times where it's in like a little brain freeze type of a thing where it goes mindless, where I just can't think, and I'm literally blanking out my mind right now. It's not good. Okay, whatever. But yeah. All right. There was one stat that I wanted to look up that I thought that I had saved on my phone, but I guess not. Cowboys home games record. Oh, here. Oh, wait. It's on StatMuse. It's on StatMuse. Where is it? Cowboys last 15 home games. Record. Their record. Where is it? Cowboys are 14-1 over their last 15 home games. They've won 14 straight home games. The last time that they lost was September 11th of 2022, and that was against Tampa Bay. And the Bucs were able to win 19-3, so Tom Brady was able to do a good job in that game. We got to step up. Yeah, man, we definitely need to step up. I would really like to see. I'd love to see Dallas Goedert go off in the second half. I feel like that they could really use a nice little Dallas Goedert action here. I do. Cowboys have scored 40 points plus 5 times plus 38 another game. Yep. And they're 14-0 over their last 14 home games. The last time that they lost, as I just read, was September 11th of 2022. That was against Tom Brady and the Bucs. So, yeah, they are a good team. Like there's no doubt about it, guys. The Dallas Cowboys are a really good team. But this I will also say this. This is a much more important game for Dallas than it is for the Eagles. And the reason why I say that is because, first of all, the Cowboys are right behind the Eagles, and they're, one game from tying them for first in the division. But also because the Cowboys lost to the Eagles earlier in the season. This is a more important game for Dallas. It's an important game for the Eagles, don't get me wrong, but Dallas, man, it is It's definitely for them, too. They've had 7 straight games with 17 or more points in the first half. CeeDee Lamb actually just became the first Cowboys player with a touchdown reception in 5 straight games since 2013, and the last Cowboy to do that was Dez Bryant. And for the Eagles, this is their largest halftime deficit since 2019, and that was back at during Week 7 when they played against the Cowboys, and it was 27-7. So there are some also really interesting facts on both these teams as well. If the Eagles lose and they're tied, who's in first? Does it go by conference record? I think it goes by points. I'm pretty sure that's what it goes by. It goes by record first, and then they would be tied. So then the tiebreaker for that would have to be points. Total offensive points. So that's how it would have to be. All right, so here we go. We're going to start off the second half. The Eagles will be receiving it, and they'll be going from right to left. Aubrey is going to go out there for the kickoff, and here we go. As he sends it high and deep, and it goes all the way towards the back of the end zone, and the Eagles will set things up at the Dallas 25. I think, Larry, Eagles have a more favorable schedule the rest of the way. Yes, they do. They definitely do. That's the other thing that they have in their favor. So, I will say that as well. All right, here we go. This is a big drive for Jalen Hurts and the Eagles right here. 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. And we have a flag whistled on the play right before, or just right after the snap was occurred. I think that this is going to be on Dallas's defense. Did see somebody moving just a little bit too early. Let's see. It'll be defensive offside on Micah Parsons. I think it's conference record. Yes. Conference record first, and then it's points. Offensive points. All right, so that was a 5-yard penalty, so that's going to put them at the 30. Hurts will hand it off to Swift. Swift runs up the middle, gets over towards the 35, and tripped up right at the 37. So he just gets 7 yards. And the Eagles try to establish the run first, which is really important. So Swift today has rushed for just 15 yards. That was his longest that he's had all day. That was for 7. They're going to feed the beast again on this handoff. And Swift is able to just make it. There'll be another, they'll get a 7 yards there again. They'll take it all the way to the Philadelphia 37. So it'll be second down. And we have a Cowboy injured on the play. Can't tell who's down. It's hard to tell for me from the angle that they're showing us. But we have an injury timeout. I don't know if it was Kearse. I don't think it was. Kearse did make the tackle. Yeah, we have a timeout just within 36 seconds. Hankins is the one that got injured. Jonathan Hankins. Wow. That was the injury timeout that they just had to take. Oh boy. Need Cowboys to keep the ball out of the ball out of the Cowboys' offensive hands. Got to run it. You have to run it well. You do. They run when they need 3 scores. Honestly, I'll be honest with you. They got to change it up. They got to dial up a different game plan. Because what do you think Dallas's pass rush is going to do? You got to be somewhat creative. You got to run. You do have to. The goal is to put points on the board. I mean, I understand that if it was the fourth quarter, I'd say I'd have more of a problem with it. But yeah, you have to rely on your defense to stop their offense. But I don't know. I just feel like that you have to try to do something different. And from now, for now, if you establish the run, that's okay with me. That's fine. They need long, sustained drives. They do. And that's the other thing that I was thinking of as well. You really don't want Dallas to have the clock, to own the clock in the second half. So if you can win the clock battle and score, you're set. But your defense, regardless, the defense is going to have to really play strong. I agree, but why wait till you're down like this? I'm with you on that. And that's where Brian Johnson comes in. That's where he comes in, man. That's what I've been saying. Run the ball. That was my first key. My first one. Well, one of them. It was either my first or my second, but that was one of my keys. Run the ball. Run it. All right, 2nd and 4. Here we go. All right, so we have Hurts handing it off, and he'll give it up to Swift, and Swift is going to take it right to midfield, and he'll get a first down. So it was a 2nd and 4. They're going to spot it at the 50. So Tyron Smith, was able to come up with the tackle there. Or sorry, Mozzie Smith, that is. So Mozzie Smith was a 26th overall pick by the Cowboys. Was able to come up with the stop there. Hurts will get the snap. Pressure's coming. He throws it. Finds A.J. Brown. Brown lost the football as he fumbled it. And let's see. The Cowboys come up with it. And they're going to say that Brown did fumble it. My goodness. Just what the Eagles needed. The ball was ripped out of Brown's hands. Stephon Gilmore's the one that caused the fumble. He lost it. Kearse came up with it. And there you go. Dallas takes over. It was fumbled right at the 45, I want to say. And now Dallas in really good field position. So they will take it over at the 43. Actually, it's recovered at the 37, so, yep. They'll take it over at their own 37. Here we go. Prescott under center. They'll hand it off to Pollard, and Pollard gets stuffed right at the line of scrimmage. Just got a yard. Jordan Davis and Fletcher Cox able to make the tackles. That is another big turnover by the Eagles. Brown just lost the football. It was stripped and punched out of the hands of A.J. Brown by Stephon Gilmore, the former cornerback for the New England Patriots. And the Dallas defense steps up. I'm done, says Mike Green. Good night. Prescott gets the snap. He fires it all the way towards the far sideline, and it's dropped by CeeDee Lamb. It is dropped by Lamb as he tried to run towards the far seam and just couldn't hang on to the catch. That would have been a touchdown. It was a beautiful throw. Yep. He had it. Perfect throw. Just dropped. Nobody was on him either. In front of him. Roby was behind him. So it's 3rd and 9. Eagles got to get a stop. And that's just to say the least. Hold them to a 3. Prescott gets the snap. He's looking. He fires it. It's caught, but just shy of the first down marker. And they're going to say that Pollard caught it for 5 yards. Bradbury made the tackle. And, well, have to mention this, but Jonathan Hankins is getting carted off. So he was injured at the start of the second half. And, well, he's getting carted off from the far sideline. So, all right, so the Eagles get the stop. So Covey will be returning it now for the Philadelphia Eagles. And Anger's going to go out there to punt the football. Yeah, man, I can do that. I can't do it now, but when I get a chance, I will do that. All right, so the ball's punted, and it's taken all the way towards the 24. And Covey is able to catch it. He actually caught it at the 5, so that was just a return for about 18 yards. Schoonmaker able to make the tackle out of bounds, and the Eagles will get the ball back at their own 27. When we return, that could have been tough. Yeah. I'll make you a mod, my guy. Let me do that now. Man. Let's go back. Definitely will have to listen to Merrill's call tonight. Philly halftime has 8 people watching. We'll have to rate his channel. They call me Jay. She has 12 people watching. How many people do we have watching on here? Let me see. We got 22. Nice. We're doing pretty good. We are doing pretty good. All right, so let me what's up, David? How you doing, man? What is up, my guy? Sorry, I'm doing a lot of things at once. Let me add Flame Prods as a mod. Make you a mod. Gotcha, man. Thanks for coming on here. 5 more subscribers, man, until we get to 1,530. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Turn on those notification bell icons, too. 22. Oh, yeah, 22 people watching. Nice. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22. Oh, Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift, man. Love Taylor. I do like Taylor Swift, guys. Oh, boy. All right, come on, man. Let's get to 40 likes. I want us to get to 50. There we go. Of course, no, man. Thank you. I'm sorry. I don't know how you got banned, but you got banned on YouTube? YouTube banned you? What did you do? What crime did you commit? Oh, Flame, just, I bet you Flame just subscribed on his new account. Hey, we got a new subscriber. Oh, if that wasn't you, Flame, please comment down below who you are if you did just subscribe. But if you just subscribed, I do appreciate that. It means a lot. Let's see. All right, so it's 24-6. The Eagles, luckily, didn't even allow a field goal. And, well, it still is a 3-possession game, but they have not been able to find the end zone as of now in the span of 27 minutes of this game in regards to the game clock. 34 minutes of the game. Hurts gets the snap. He's looking. He fires it. Tries to find Devontae Smith, and it was just a little bit high. He tried to throw it over towards the far sideline. So A.J. Brown has been really getting a lot of coverage from Stephon Gilmore. Gilmore's been doing a good job at covering him almost all game long. Really, he's done an awesome job. What's up with the Lakers game? I haven't... Oh, that game? It's because it's the Lakers. That's why. 5 seconds left on the play clock. Swift is going to run up the middle, and he'll just take it all the way to the 30. So it'll be 3rd and 6. Ball spotted at the Philadelphia 31. 8 rushes for DeAndre Swift for 31 rushing yards. Well, they're going to need them to really come through and get some really, really big yards for them. Eagles defense needs takeaways. 2 fumbles have been huge. The defensive holding was huge as well on Darius Slay. Here we go. All right, so Hurts in the gun. He'll get the snap. He steps back. He fires it, and it's incomplete. Devontae Smith was the intended receiver. Deron Bland was on him. And, well, the clock stops with 11:11. And, again, the Eagles' offense comes up short, and it's a 3-and-out. Quick 3-and-out. And the snap was almost wide, too, by Jason Kelce. Again, Hurts had to move pretty quickly. So they'll punt it again. They will punt it again. And here it is. All right, so the punt is high and deep, and it'll be caught by Turbin at the 30. The ball gets deflected, though, and Lovato comes up with it. Was it fumbled, though? That's the question. Did he have full possession? We had a flag on the play. Nope. He didn't have full possession of it, so it's not a fumble. Let's see. Tried to wave off a fair catch. Let's see. Oh, it ended up hitting Josh Jobe. That's what it did. It hit Josh Jobe. Literally hit the back of Josh Jobe. I thought it went into the hands of Turbin, but 11:01 left in the third quarter. Ref's trying to come up with a decision here, as all four of them are gathered right at the 30. Gainwell has been running better than Swift, but they keep sticking with Swift. Honestly, Swift has been running better, in my opinion. I totally disagree with that. Refresh, it still says half. Oh, sorry. All right. So the penalty was on Josh Jobe. It was a fair catch, interference, 15 yards enforced, and it'll be at the Dallas 30. So again, the Cowboys will take over, and they'll set up shop again at their own 30. Tough, man. Ugh, this is tough. This is really tough. Ugh. Oh, now I gotta redo this. I gotta redo this now. Ugh. I had to let out a good yawn. That felt nice. Time is at 10:24. Gainwell 7.7 yards per carry. Swift less than 4. Eye test, man. Eye test. That's all I got to tell you. A lot of fans will tell you that DeAndre Swift should be the number one guy. It's just how it is, man. Under 67 carries for 783 yards. He's actually 4th in the league in yards this season, so it's pretty good. I'd say that that's pretty good. He's had a lot of really good games. Gainwell, not so much. When you honestly, there are times, maybe not against this defense. Right, correct. But see, there have been times JJ pulls the Jim Rome. What's the Jim Rome? What, the buzzer? Oh boy. I'll take 8 yards per carry over 4 yards. I just want to win, man. That's all I want. 4 more people sub. We're almost at 1.53K. It's pretty nice. Hopefully we can get there. But the Eagles got to get some points on the board, man. That's really what they got to do. DeMarcus Ware, of course, a 2023 Pro Football Hall of Fame inductee, is at the game tonight. There's one of his kids. All right, so Prescott will get the snap. He's looking. He has all the time in the world. He throws it. It's incomplete. To CeeDee Lamb. So it'll just be 2nd and 10. With 10:57 left in the third quarter. Eagles, in regards to total yards today, I add this up. Total passing yards, the Eagles have netted 120, and the Cowboys have netted 156. Prescott gets the snap. He backs up. He fires it. It's incomplete. And it'll be 3rd and 10. Who has the ball? So the Cowboys have it. Cowboys have it at their own 45. It's 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10 with 10:52 left in the third quarter. I thought I worded that, but if not, I do apologize. I do. All right. Mm. All right, here we go. Prescott with an empty backfield. 20 seconds left on the play clock. He gets the snap. He steps back. He's looking. Pressure's coming. Down he goes, and he fumbles it. He fumbles it. And it's recovered by the Eagles. They'll take it all the way to the 25, to the 20. And you can kiss Jalen Carter goodbye. (24-12). Couldn't tell if Carter was the one that came up with it, but Fletcher Cox certainly caused the strip. And Cox is the one that got it. Yeah. Recovered by Jalen Carter. And the strip was caused by Cox. And Carter got it. And there you go. That was a big sack by the Eagles. 24-12. Extra point coming. Ball spotted. Kick is up, and it's good. 24-13. And the Eagles are down by 2 possessions. Do you go for the 2? Nah, they're still down by 2 possessions anyways. But I think that was the right play. It was fumbled right at the 40. See, what I got to do a better job at, and this just comes with experience, but I got to say where the ball was fumbled. Got to do that. I didn't think Ware had been retired enough to be in the Hall of Fame. Well, yep, he is inducted, man. JJ, I don't know if you remember me, but it's been a while, but what's up, man? What's up, dude? How you doing? Thanks for coming on. Appreciate that, man. Haven't seen you in a while. Haven't seen you in a little bit. Of course I remember you. I try to remember everybody, guys. I do. Even though I do see a lot of people on here. But I do try to remember everybody. That was clutch, man. Fletcher Cox. Big fumble. Carter got it. Man, I wish that the call was better, but I got to be on that more. That's about the only thing that could have gotten them back in the game. Yep. Yep. I'm with you. Great defense. That was what the doctor ordered. All right. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys like and subscribe and turn on those notification bell icons. We got 21 lovely people on here watching. Hit that thumbs up button. We need 4 more likes to get to 40. Come on. We need 4 more likes, man. 4 more to get to 40. Bye, Flame. Thanks so much for coming on here. Larry's going to go up in flames if the Eagles lose this game, guys. Because he does not stand the Dallas Cowboys. He can't stand them. Plus, I think he wants to play the Dallas Cowboys. I don't think, but no, shoot. They'd have to play. They would have to play. I just realized he's right. They'd have to play the winner of the AFC South. So not even the Vikings would be able to play the Dallas Cowboys. They'd probably have to play like the 49ers. Or the Lions. All right, here we go. 24-13 is the score. Kickoff underway by Elliott. It goes all the way towards the back of the end zone. You guys better beat the Cowboys, says Larry. Yeah. You guys, I'm still, I mean, I guess that just by osmosis and just by doing these things, I am becoming more of an Eagles fan, but always got to root for my Pats, man. All right, so here we go. There's a fake handoff, or a handoff, I should say, by Prescott. They were tilting towards the left and the right on the camera. All right, so it'll be second down. Power just got 5 yards to Palolu. Able to come up with the tackle, and so does Josh Sweat. So they got half a tackle each. Gamer Group says, you mean the Cowgirls. Oh, I can't do that professionally. I can't do that. 2nd and 5, 10-12 left to go in the third quarter. Receiver in motion. Prescott gets the snap. He's looking. He steps back, tries to get some space, fires it. It's caught right at the 30 and taking it all the way towards the 35 and getting the first down right there for the Cowboys is number 20, Tony Pollard. So Pollard was the one that was in motion, was able to just make a nice catch, and that was Eagles just not able to tackle him down pretty well. They were not able to do a good job at just trying to tackle him. He was going towards the outside realm, got over towards a knee, and I think he broke one of the Eagles defenders' ankles. Kind of like in basketball. Prescott with an empty backfield will get the snap and the throw. It's deflected. It was supposed to go to Michael Gallup, and Darius Slay did a good job at just staying on the play and deflecting it and causing a block. It'll be 2nd and 10. Eagles-Cowboys divisional round practically guaranteed. Yeah, I'm with you. Can you believe the Lions lost to the Bears the way that they did? I know. That's crazy. 2nd and 10. All right, so Dowdle standing right over towards the left side of Prescott. High snap, and they'll hand it off. And a run up the middle. Just made for a couple of yards. And that's and Dowdle is down on the play. 9:10 left to go in the third quarter. So Jalen Carter, give him a lot of credit because that time he did a good job at just fighting through Mozzie Smith and causing a nice little block there. Or to Tyron Smith, that is. That was to Tyron Smith. So he's down. Dowdle got injured on the play, and he's holding that right ankle, it looks like. Clock stops with 9:08 left in the third quarter, and we have another injury timeout. Man, that would be a big loss if Dowdle has to miss some time because now it's just going to be, I mean, you're going to have to get Deuce Vaughn involved as your second back. So that would be tough. 24-13 is the score. Man, it is 10:35 p.m. Eastern Time. This game is not going to be over till like at least 11:30. Wait till January, says Mike Boyd. Wait until January. I'm waiting. I am waiting. All right, I'm going to take a very quick step off. I will be right back. I need to stretch. See you soon. Well, Eagles are down 24-13. It's 3rd and 6. and an injury timeout because Dowdle went down. It's 3rd and 6 at the Dallas 40. Prescott gets the snap under pressure. He fires it. It's caught by Ferguson. Ferguson will take it all the way to the 50, to the 40, and he's still on his feet, and now will go all the way inside the 30, and he's taken down at the 27. That was a dart thrown by Dak Prescott under pressure. Ferguson, just a nice catch. And the Eagles, unfortunately, just not able to get the stop. They had them on the ropes, and Ferguson made a really good catch. That's for 32 yards. Ball will be spotted at the Philadelphia 28. A little stiff arm action there by Ferguson as he's fired up, too. So that is Ferguson's second reception on the day. 59 receiving yards for Ferguson. Prescott gets the snap, finds Pollard. Pollard at the 30. Just gets past the line of scrimmage, and he'll get about 5 yards right after that as he gets taken down right towards the near sideline. 7:55 to go in the third quarter, and it's 24-13 Dallas. This is a battle for the NFC East division. Eagles are 10-2, Cowboys 9-3, 2nd and 4, and the ball spotted at the Philadelphia 22. CeeDee Lamb in motion. Prescott on a little jet sweep to Lamb. Lamb runs over towards the left side. And we have a flag thrown on the play as he just gets back to the line of scrimmage. That was the second time tonight that they've run the little jet sweep. Let's see what the flag is on. It's hard to tell. It'll be on James Bradbury. Oh, wait, nope, it's not. It's on Biadis for clipping, 15 yards. That's a 15-yard penalty. Ooh, man. That means that they're going to have to go back all the way to the Philadelphia 37. So Biadis, that's a big penalty on him. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, just literally like leaned right in, head first, right towards it was right towards the knees of Jordan Davis. Can't do that. Head first, just coming right down towards the knee. Oh, boy. So it's now 2nd and 19. They take it back all the way to the Philadelphia 37. 5 seconds left on the play clock. Actually, they'll reset it. So there was 5 seconds left on the play clock on the graphics, but they reset it. 6:50 left in this third quarter. Three receivers to the right. Cook's in motion. The handoff goes all the way, and it'll be taken down. So Dowdle still in the game. I was a little confused for a second because I didn't say if he was still going to be in or not, but Dallas just got a short gain there. Dallas has scored on 4 of the last 6 drives. On 4 of 6 possessions. Wow. That's a good stat. 3rd and 15. This would be like, what, a 52-yard field goal if they were to kick one. Prescott gets the snap. He steps up. He finds some space. There's a flag on the play, and he'll just get taken down just shy of the 20, or just shy of the 33. But they're going to call offensive holding again on Biadis. That's the second time this drive he's had a penalty against them, and that's going to send them back to the Philadelphia 43. Wow. Another. Yep. As soon as he made the snap, he was just holding on to Brandon Graham. And Graham just tripped up as soon as he just got him on the shoulder pads. And it'll be 3rd and 25. Boy, the Eagles could use a sack here now. That would be really awesome. Try to knock them out of field goal range. 3rd and 25. Ball spotted at the Philadelphia 44. The 43. Prescott gets the snap, a little shovel pass. That's taken all the way to Pollard, and Pollard just gets a couple of yards. Good tackle made by the Eagles. It'll be a 4th and long here. It'll be a 4th and long, and now the field goal unit's going to go out there. Eagles defense has gotten 2 stops this half. So Brandon Aubrey has done a really good job as the kicker for the Cowboys. It'll still be a 2-possession game if Aubrey's able to make this one. It'll be a 59-yard attempt, which I believe is the second one that he's had from 59 today. Here we go. All right. Sieg, the long snapper. Ball spotted, kick is up, and it is good. My goodness. 27-13. The Eagles now down by 2 touchdowns with 4:49 left on the clock in the third quarter. And we have another timeout on the field. Eagles down by 14 points, and they're looking to try to get a 7 on the board. Hopefully they can do that with the offense for the first time today. All right. I was looking at something, but I was a little distracted. Oh boy. They're talking about Brandon Aubrey. Okay, that's what it was. I was a little confused. 60-yarder and a 59-yarder. That's unfair. Yep. On 50 or more yard field goal attempts, Aubrey is actually 7 for 7. As long as this 60 is 2 for 2 tonight. That is pretty impressive. 27-13. Aubrey with a long kick, and it's going to go all the way towards the back of the end zone, right through the crossbar, and the Eagles will get it at their own 25. Now is the time where you really need Jalen Hurts to just go out there and show everybody what he has. This is probably, I'm going to say this right now, this is the drive of the game for the Eagles. This is a huge drive right here. If they don't score here, this could be really, really ugly. And they probably should run the ball this drive. Here we go. Without those field goals, it's an 8-point game. Yep, that's exactly right. 2 seconds left on the play clock. Hurts will get the snap. He throws it. He fires it. It's caught by Brown. Brown will take it all the way to the 40, and he just takes it to the 42 in Philadelphia territory. 17 yards, and the Eagles are jogging all the way towards where the ball's spotted. 112 rushing yards for the Cowboys. The Eagles only have 56. 307 total yards by Dallas. Eagles have 223 total yards. Hurts will hand it off to Swift. Swift takes it to the 40, and he'll go all the way to the 45. Gets just tripped up at the 48. It'll be second and short. Eagles not really wasting any time as they're just continuing to hustle and try to get their offense going. Got to tell you, the one thing about Jalen Hurts and this Eagles offense is that you can never count them out. Even when they're down by 2 possessions, Jalen Hurts can turn into an MVP. 3:50 left to go in the third quarter. Hurts again will get the snap, and he'll hand it off to Swift, and Swift just gets maybe about a yard as he gets stuffed up the middle. The interior of the Cowboys defensive line coming through once again, and it's just what they're able to do. Micah Parsons able to make the tackle, so they'll call it 3rd and 1. They'll use the brotherly shove, and Hurts, does he have the first down? I think he does. That'll move the chains. They're going to give him 2 yards. They will give him 2 yards, and that'll put them at the Dallas 47, just up the middle. And again, the Eagles offensive line doing a good job at just pushing that pile on forward and moving the sticks. That's what you want if you're the Eagles. Just dominate the clock and just show them what you got on the offense with the running game If you got to go to the passing game too and utilize the air, you got to do that as well. Hurts in the gun, fakes the handoff, rolls over towards the right, fires it, finds Goddard. Goddard takes it all the way to the 40, escapes one tackle, escapes another one, and he'll take it all the way to the 31. Another first down by Philadelphia, and their offense seems to be alive. 15 yards, Curse and Bland able to make the tackle, but this is why you miss Dallas Goedert. A big playmaker, and he'll come up strong when he has to. 4 receptions, 30 receiving yards for Goddard. Hurts again, hands it off this time to Swift, and Swift just gets stuffed right before the line of scrimmage, and he is sacked by Williams. 2nd and long, less than 2 minutes to go. Eagles certainly have a lot of momentum right now, and the ball is at the Dallas 33. There was somebody that posted the sign on social media that says, run the football if you're the Eagles. 2nd and 11. 3 receivers lined up to the right and 2 to the left. Hurts in the gun. He'll get the snap. He rolls over towards the right. He's looking. He fires it and slings it to Smith, and it's incomplete. Devontae Smith was the intended receiver. He would have been in the end zone. Oh, man. 3rd and 11. That was the right play call. But, man, the pass was just a little bit too long, and Smith not so happy with himself, thinking that he should have had that. So he runs a route towards the inside. Then he goes outside, tries to escape DaRon Bland, and it just caught the very end of his fingertips on the left hand. Oh, boy. 3rd and 11. Big play here for Philadelphia. 7 seconds left on the play clock. Zacchaeus in motion. Hurts gets the snap. He's looking. He fires it to A.J. Brown, and Brown just gets taken down at the 31. So it'll be 4th down here. Eagles wonder if their offense is going to stay in here. It's getting a little bit chirpy. It is certainly getting chirpy between both these teams. We have some pushing and shoving going along the way with A.J. Brown and a couple of other Dallas Cowboys. Hurts has overthrown Smith twice. Yep. All right, so they're going to go for it on 4th down. It'll be 4th and 9. The probability is 34%, according to Next Gen Stats. Brown in motion, going from right to left. 5 seconds left on the play clock. 33 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Hurts will get the snap. He's looking. He tries to find Brown, and A.J. Brown goes down. That was Devontae Smith, actually, and the Cowboys get the stop that they need, and the Eagles can't convert on 4th down. And with 25 seconds left in the 3rd quarter, the Cowboys will take over on downs. You go back to the Devontae Smith throw. That was a beautiful route run and a beautiful play call. The Eagles just could not execute. So they go for it on 4th down, and they're unsuccessful with it. Smith did catch it, and he just got taken down at the 30. And that's where Dallas will set things up at their own 29. Jalen Hurts not happy. All right, 1st and 10. Eagles defense has to come through again. Pollard hits the handoff, and he'll get about 4 yards. Tries to rush through the middle. And that's going to do it as we go into quarter number 4, most likely, as the Cowboys, I don't think will even run another play. It'll be a 2nd and 7 at the Dallas 32. That's going to end the 3rd quarter. Eagles down by 2 touchdowns. All right. Man, this is quite a game. Quite a game, man. Hopefully our Monday night call next week will be even better. What I'm going to do after tonight's game is I am going to listen to Merrill tomorrow. Tomorrow and Tuesday. And then, we'll go over more things. I haven't done this in a couple of weeks. So, if you guys are new, man, make sure that you like and subscribe and turn on those notification bell icons. And that way you'll know when I go live or if I upload, man. This is a tough one to swallow so far. 37 likes. We need 3 more to get to 40. Come on, man. Come on. Larry said kick the field goal. I would have went for it, too. I would have been aggressive. I don't have a problem with them going for it at that time. I really don't. It's not the end of the world. You're still down by 2 possessions. But I don't have a problem with them going for it. Their defense has been stronger. I like the field positioning of the Cowboys anyways. So, I would have done it. If it was like from 50 or whatever, I would say take the field goal. But they made it all the way down there. But that's just me. That is just me. Oh, boy. We got 15 people watching on here. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Out again. Do your thing. Comment down below. Oh, man. Comment down below what needs to happen in the fourth quarter here for the Eagles. What do they have to do really well at if they want to stay alive and try to win this game? So I asked in the poll, all right, how many passing yards does Jalen Hurts get tonight? And 44% of you said 150 or less. So he needs 15 more to get to 150. So 44% of you most likely are going to be wrong unless he just throws for like less than 10 in this fourth quarter. That would be really huge. Keep getting stops on defense, says Larry. Yep. That's the main thing. The front 7 really needs to break through that Cowboys offensive line. 2nd and 7 here, as now the Cowboys are going from right to left. Prescott gets the snap. He's looking. He tries to find Ferguson, and Ferguson is sacked right before the 30. That's a loss of 4. So it'll be 3rd and 11 now, or 3rd and 9, I should say, at the Dallas 30. So it was a loss of 2, but it looked like the line of scrimmage was looked like it was 4 yards away. But I beg your pardon, it's a 3rd and 9. It's a 3rd and 9. So we're 30 seconds underway in this fourth quarter. Boy, the defense needs to be coming through here for the Birds. Prescott gets the snap. Pressure's coming. There's a couple of flags on the play, and it's almost picked off by the Eagles. Roby almost picked it off. It was blocked. There was a flag thrown, though, before the throw. And it'll be on Jalen Carter. Defensive offsides. Enforced at the Dallas 30. Yep. Enforced at the Dallas 30. That's big. 3rd and 4 at the Dallas 35. All right, here we go. 14-14 left to go in the fourth quarter. Prescott gets the snap. He steps back. He looks. He fires it. It's caught for a first down by CeeDee Lamb. CeeDee Lamb makes the catch right up the middle, and the Cowboys move the chains. Lined up offsides. Yep. Another one. So they'll take it to the Dallas 41. Bradley Roby's there to make the tackle. But CeeDee Lamb comes up with a nice little catch. Lamb tonight, 6 receptions for 71 yards. He has caught a touchdown. Prescott under center. Gallup in motion. And they'll hand it off to Pollard. Pollard runs up the middle, and the Eagles' defensive interior able to get a stop after about 2 yards or so. So Dowdle was actually the one that ran it, I beg your pardon, for 4 yards, and it was taken to the Dallas 45. 2nd and 6. Less than 2 minutes underway. Eagles defensive line doing a good job so far in the second half of just trying to eliminate this running game by Dallas. But they certainly need to make stops here, and they need the Eagles to get the ball back. 2nd and 6, a fake handoff, play action by Dak Prescott. He throws it, tries to find Ferguson. It's incomplete. It was just over towards his right side, and Ferguson wouldn't have been able to haul it in because it was just off target. And now it'll be a 3rd and 6 at the Dallas 45. So this drive has been going on for 2.5 minutes, 16 total yards so far on 5 plays. The Cowboys have been doing a pretty good job on 3rd down conversions today so far. But it's 3rd and 6 here. Big play if the Eagles can get a stop. Prescott gets the snap. He throws it towards the right side. It's deflected, and we have a late flag. Bradbury was on one of the receivers for the Cowboys, and the flag is going to be called against him. They say it was an incomplete pass. It is defensive pass interference, a 10-yard penalty on Bradbury. Let's see. I don't know. Ooh, that is tough. Turpin was the intended receiver as he was trying to go toe-to-toe with Bradbury. I don't know. I do not know. 12:44 left in the 4th quarter, and that 10-yard penalty will move them to the Dallas 45. Prescott under center. He'll hand it off to Pollard. Pollard gets tripped up just shy of the 37. Or just shy of the 4. Yep, it is at the 42. Excuse me. The 42. I don't know why I get confused with that. Oh boy. We have 15 people on here watching. Nice. Second down, 7 yards to go, 12:05 left in the 4th quarter, 6 seconds left on the play clock. Prescott will get the snap, finds Jake Ferguson, nobody's on him, and he tries to curl over him, or hurdle over him, and he gets a first down. Just gets a first down, and the ball is at the Philadelphia 34. So that was an 8-yard reception, and Ferguson able to just leapfrog all the way over Roby. Cunningham there to make the tackle. Just looked like it was a nice little catch by Ferguson. And there's another first down there, so the clock is still moving. 11 minutes left to go. 11 minutes and 20 seconds, I should say. 9 penalties for 90 yards, says Larry. Prescott will get the snap. He finds Brandon Cooks. Cooks takes it to the 30 towards the outside. And he's taken down shy of the first down marker. And it'll be 2nd and 3 at the Philadelphia 27. They didn't really want to go for anything too long there, so they just thought about going with a little pass towards the left side. And Brandon Cooks, who's been around for a little bit of time, able to just make a nice little catch there and do some damage. 37 receiving yards, 4 targets, 2 receptions for Cooks. 2nd and 3, 5 seconds left to go in the 4th quarter. Or 5 seconds left to go on the play clock, I should say. And Prescott hands it off to Pollard, and Pollard gets taken down and sacked. It'll be a 3rd down. 3rd and 3 at the Philadelphia 27. 10 minutes and 15 seconds left in this 4th quarter. There's Sean Desai over on the Eagles sidelines trying to communicate with his defense. 3rd and 3. Ball at the Philadelphia 27. 5 seconds left on the play clock here. Prescott will get the snap. He steps back. He fires it. Tries to find Cooks, and he dropped it. Incomplete. Incomplete. He was heading towards the end zone. I don't even know if he would have made the catch inbounds if he would have caught it. But it'll be 4th and 3 here. Bradbury, oh, man, thought maybe they were going to call pass interference there, but as he tried to swipe him right on the arms, but he just couldn't catch it. This was not able to catch it. Wow. 45-yard field goal attempt, and this is to put the Cowboys up by 3 possessions. Ball spotted. The kick is up, and it is good. It is good. 30-13. That's the score, and now they're up by 3 possessions. So the Eagles have some work to do, and that's just to say the least, as they'll get the ball back, and we have a timeout on the field with 9:40 left in the 4th quarter. All right. Excuse me. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys like and subscribe. Alco, again, do your thing. Do your thing. That's the game, not making up 3 scores in 9 minutes. Hey, we saw a miracle at the Meadowlands, didn't we? We saw a miracle at the Meadowlands Part 2. It would take them a miracle. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, though. 2 touchdowns and the field goal ties the game. Oh, boy. I'm just laughing because, man, I already see how Eagles sports talk radio is going to be. It's not going to be fun. It is not going to be a fun week if the Eagles lose this game. 9:40 left in the 4th quarter. And the Cowboys will kick it off when we return. A.J. Brown today, 9 targets for 65 receiving yards. Devontae Smith, 40 receiving yards. Honestly, there were some plays where Hurts may have overthrown it just a little bit. There was that one drop pass, or that one drop catch by A.J. Brown that he should have caught. Miracles don't happen often. That's why they call them miracles. That's right. What's up, Lester? How you doing? Go Niners. My dad's a Niners fan. My dad's a Niners fan. Shout out to my parents, man. DeMarcus Ware. B-Doc. Hurts hasn't made the big plays. Doing good, brother, says Lester. There's Merrill. Merrill looks good. Brad Sham's been doing I didn't realize Brad Sham has been doing Cowboys radio play-by-play since 84. I know he's been doing it for a while, but 84, that's a pretty long time. He's been doing it for almost 40 years. 39. Wow. All right, here we go. So, kickoff underway, and it goes all the way towards the back of the end zone, and the Eagles will set things up at their own 25. Remember, Jonathan Hankins left the game, had an ankle injury, and he left in about, I want to say, the 3rd quarter. 40 years. Yep, that I did not know. If you just subscribed to my channel, thank you so much. Appreciate it. 9:40 left. Obviously, the Eagles got a score here. Hurts will get the snap. He looks, finds A.J. Brown, and he runs out of bounds. That's not going to stop the clock. 9:35 left. It'll be 2nd down here. That's it. It's not going to stop the clock. It will stop the clock. I forgot we're in the 4th quarter. But yeah, 40 years. Yep. 2nd and 4. Stops the clock because we have have an injury here. We do have an injury. It's on a Dallas player. It was Jaron Kearse got injured during the play. So it's 2nd and 4, and we, well, I guess have to take another injury timeout. Lots of guys getting banged up for the Cowboys, and you certainly, for their sake, they really don't need that. Gets helped up, and he's going to go back towards the sideline. Kearse, honestly, has been a really big key for their defense, too, and he is hobbling, but if he were to miss some time, that'd be a big loss. Former Viking, Jerome Kearse. Jerome Kearse. This is Jaron Kearse. All right, here we go. 2nd and 4. Hurts will get the snap. He looks, he fires it. It's caught right at the 37 and taking it all the way to the 40 is Devontae Smith. So that's good enough for a first down, and it was an 11-yard pass. Jordan Lewis and Clark were able to make the tackle. There's Brian Johnson. In his first season as the Eagles offensive coordinator, has not been smooth sailing for him and Jalen Hurts, especially in this game. I was going to say all season long. Hurts will get the snap. He steps up, fires it. It's caught by Brown. Brown takes it out of bounds. And that's good enough for a first down. Another 11-yard pass all the way to the Dallas 47. Sounds like curse. Yep. All right, 30-13. They get past midfield at the 45. At the 47, actually, the Dallas 47. Hurts will get the snap, looks, finds Brown again, and Brown just gets tackled by number 41, Stephon Gilmore, at the Dallas 43. 8 receptions for A.J. He's been leading the way for the Eagles today with 86 receiving yards. Obviously, the Eagles need to go on a big drive, so it'll be 2nd and 6. 8 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. Hurts wants it. He'll try to feed Gainwell. Gainwell takes it to the 40, tries to hurl over a couple of Cowboys, and just not able to do so as he's just a little bit short of the first down marker. They'll say that the ball was spotted at the Dallas 38. 7:40 left in this fourth quarter. They'll utilize the brotherly shove, and that'll get them to a first down. 7.5 minutes left in this fourth quarter. Clock is stopped. There's a flag. I didn't see the flag. Sirianni's like, the flag's on me. Let's see. It's going to be on the offense. Offensive offside for Landon Dickerson. And they're just going to replay the third down here. Lester, thanks so much for subscribing, man. Appreciate it. 3rd and 6 at the Dallas 43. 7 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. Hurts in the gun, gets the snap, slings it to A.J. Brown. Brown takes it to the 40, and he'll just get past the first down marker. And the drive is still alive by the Eagles. Gets 8 yards and spots it at the Dallas 35. So he takes it to the 35-yard line. Brown now with 94 receiving yards, needs 6 more to reach the century mark. And the Eagles are 35 yards away from getting into the end zone and making it a 2-possession game. Hurts will get the snap, looks, finds Devontae Smith. Smith will take it to the 20, to the 15, to the 10, and he lost the football. He fumbled it, and the Cowboys recover it. They recover it, and getting taken down at the 10 for the Cowboys. Can't tell who was the one that got it, but Smith just lost it. And Hooker was the one. Actually, no, the one that really punched it out for them was their number 14. Let's see again. That was a beautiful punch out by the Cowboys. And guess what? It was recovered by Hooker, and Hooker will take over. Help the Dallas Cowboys take over. So close to getting 40. Every time, man, they get a big play, big turnover. They got to hold on to the ball. They have got to hold on to the football. 30-13 Dallas with 6:38, and this is absolutely heartbreaking. So they'll take over at the Dallas 12. It was recovered by Hooker. And we have a timeout at 6:38. Oh, man, this is frustrating. This is frustrating. Not good. Can't believe Devontae Smith lost the ball. They're just punching it out. Never felt good all week about this. About this game all week. Never felt good about this game all week. Yep. And the fact that it's on national TV, prime time, it's tough. Offense has failed, 6 points and 2 fumbles deep into Cowboys territory. Yep. That's why they lost this game. They weren't ready. They were not ready. No. It's sad, too, because, like, they had their chances, guys. They've had their chances to go down the field, and yet something, whether it's a penalty in the beginning or whether it's losing the football, when they had the momentum, it was just lost. And now the Cowboys are going to feel really confident, and guess what? They played a really good game. But this is just absolutely... If it was a closer game, it would be more of a heartbreaker, but this is more frustrating than anything. 6:38 left to go in the fourth quarter. Lamb in motion. Prescott hands it off to Pollard. Pollard takes it to the 10 towards the outside, and they'll get to the 12. So that's just about where the line of scrimmage is. Can't beat a good team on the road by scoring only 6 points offensively. Nope. I can't believe Smith fumbled it. I really can't believe that. A.J. Brown slammed his helmet down. Devontae Smith absolutely frustrated. 3 turnovers tonight by the Eagles. They had none against the Cowboys in Week 9. Pollard runs up the middle. Just gets a couple of yards, and he gets taken down right at the 18. The Dallas 18, that is. There's Dan Quinn, the Cowboys defensive coordinator. Of course, he's has to be happy with how his team has been playing tonight, only allowing 13 points to the Eagles. The Eagles were only 5-1 on the road. And the Cowboys, if they hang on and win this game, this would be their 15th win in a row at home. 5 seconds left on the play clock. Prescott fakes the handoff. He gets the snap. He's looking. He fires it. And it's caught by Gallup. What a catch by Michael Gallup. That was unbelievable. He makes a diving catch right towards the near sideline. And Dak Prescott telling his team to come on up. That was a 38-yard pass, and that'll be at the Philadelphia 44. That's where they'll mark it. That was a really nice throw and an incredible catch by Gallup. Prescott, 23 for 38 in the passing game, as he'll find Ferguson. And Ferguson gets about 8 yards there. We have a flag called. With 4:31 left to go in the fourth quarter, Eagles down by 17. It's 30-13. Defense played well enough to win. Yeah, I mean, just like in these cases, man, the offense blew it, and they came out, they weren't prepared again. This is San Francisco all over again, guys. It is. This is San Francisco all over again. They were flat when they came out. They put up 2 field goals. They weren't able to get into the end zone all game. Can't do that. 2nd and 3. 4:15 left in this game. Both teams have all 3 of their timeouts. 4 minutes and 5 seconds to go. Clock is still ticking. 2nd down and 3 yards to go. Ferguson in motion, going from left to right. Prescott will hand it off to Pollard, and Pollard runs up the middle, gets past a couple of defenders, and well, taking them down that time. Of course, it's going to be number 95, Marlon Tupelotu. Hurts comes up small in big games. I don't agree with that. I think that in the last 2 games he has. But I think that in the biggest games he has come up larger more than a lot of the times. But over these last 2 games, there's no doubt about it. Something's not right. 3 minutes and 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Prescott hands it off again to Pollard. Pollard just takes it to the 30. That's all he's going to get, just 2 yards. Milton Williams there to make the tackle, and the Philadelphia Eagles, they're down 30-13 as the ball is spotted at the Philadelphia 30. This is just tough. There's no doubt about it. 2:40 left in the fourth quarter. They're just going to try to milk the clock down, of course. So the Eagles will go on and be 10-3. They'll be their first 2-game losing streak in a while. There's a run up the middle again by Pollard. Pollard gets taken down after about 4 yards. And we've reached the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and it'll be 3rd and short when we return. And the Cowboys are still looking to just get one more first down. And then that would be the game. Eagles would have to get a field goal, an onside kick to go their way, another onside kick, an onside kick, a touchdown, and then another onside kick, and then another touchdown, just to tie the game. That's literally just to tie it. And oh, by the way, they'd have to do it in the span of 2 minutes. Plus, they probably wouldn't get the ball back until, 150? Or something like that. Oh boy, this is a tough one to swallow, guys. Not gonna lie. This one was tough. That Devontae Smith fumble just really put a dagger in everything. That really put a dagger in everything. But now the Cowboys are alive. Now they can win the division. So, I'll tell you this, though. If these teams were to meet up in the NFC Championship game, I still don't know who wins. I don't. I don't know. But it's a tough way to go out, man. It's a tough way to go out. Lack of energy on the offensive side. Offense, defense, coaching, everyone deserves some of the blame. Everybody tonight. Yep. I agree with that. I do. No excuses. If it's a closer game, then sometimes you got to tip your cap. You'd say 60-40 Dallas. Just a terrible effort. A terrible effort tonight. And I can't stress that enough. I can't remember if there was any good game on NBC. On NBC for Sunday Night Football this year. They try to get it right, and unfortunately for them, like all these primetime games, they just have not been good games. The first half of this game, now, I thought was good, but then it just became more of a blowout in that third quarter. 3rd and 4. So the 2-minute warning is done. Prescott fakes the handoff. He rolls over towards the right, and he gets sacked and taken down by Hassan Reddick. So Hassan Reddick able to come up with a big sack. It'll be 4th and 9. Or 4th and 10, I should say, at the Philadelphia 32. So the Eagles are obviously going to get the ball back here, as they're down by 3 possessions. I have to say Hassan Reddick is if there is one bright spot tonight, it is Hassan Reddick. It has to be. He's been getting his number called a lot. He's been coming up with some nice sacks. He's a gamer. He is definitely a big-time gamer. Eagles decide not to use a timeout. And now the Cowboys will use a timeout. It'll be their first timeout. So they have 2 remaining. 1 minute and 13 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. So the Eagles, as we mentioned before, next week they will be playing. It'll be against the Seahawks. That game will be on ABC. That'll be on December 18th. Another big game as they're in Seattle. And then they play against the Giants on Christmas. It'll be at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Then they play the Arizona Cardinals on the 31st, and then the Giants again on January 7th, and that'll be the final game of the season. Meanwhile, the Dallas Cowboys have a different schedule for themselves, as they have the Bills on December 17th, and then they got the Dolphins on the 24th, the Lions on the 30th, and then the Commanders on the 7th. So that is the schedule ahead for them. Well, not everyone can win 3-0. Yeah. That Vikings defense today was good. It was really solid. But, oh boy. Well, at least you got to see 2 teams combined put up 16 points. And not 3. Oh, man. I do want to thank you all so much for staying on here, man. I know that this has been tough and frustrating, but man, through the nitty-gritty and through the good and the bad, I think that it's always good to be able to stay with everybody during the good times and the bad times, even though it's tough, because as a fan, and if I was a fan, I probably would turn this off too. I just would. So. What's this? Is this Angry Birds? Is this another Angry Birds movie? No, it's Migration. Huh. I'm jumping on the Flyers bandwagon, though, says Den Brew. It's all good play-by-play with JJ says Steven. It's, yep. Sometimes it's just the way that the cookie crumbles, man. Dallas plays 2 first-place teams and the Bills. 3 of last 4 on the road. They can still take the division, man. They still can. Eagles really have to take advantage of this. All right, so we got a 50-yard field goal coming up, once again, by Aubrey. Ball spotted. The kick is up, and it's good. as always. He's been really special tonight. Got to tip your cap to him. And the Cowboys now lead it by 20, so it still is a 3-possession game. 1:08 left to go in the fourth quarter. Eagles still have all 3 timeouts to go. At this point, I mean, I'm just saying this out loud. If something were to happen here, but it would have to take. They would have to probably go for realistically 3 Hail Marys here, and get. They would have to go for a Hail Mary, and then get an onside. Yeah, that's wild. I tell you, Mozzie Smith played really well today for the Cowboys. I thought that he looked really good as their defensive tackle. Micah Parsons, of course, had a really good game. Stephon Gilmore, tip your cap to him. He did a good job on A.J. Brown. There's no doubt about it. He played great. Their secondary is better than the Eagles for sure, and that's without Trayvon Diggs. They really have a lot of athletic, fast, versatile guys all out there. All right, here we go. Kickoff. It'll go all the way towards the back of the end zone. And the Eagles will have it at their own 25. 68 seconds left in this fourth quarter. Prescott getting hugs from his offensive coordinator. Ever since the first 6 games, he's thrown for 310 passing yards per game, 22 total touchdowns. 22 of his 28 touchdowns have been made over his last 6 games. That's pretty impressive. Dak played well, but nobody made any really big offensive plays. There was one. That was it. All right, so Marcus Mariota is going to go out there for the Eagles, and they'll hand it off. There's a sign that's being held out there. It says "Cry Eagles Cry," and it has a picture of Nick Sirianni shedding a tear at last year's Super Bowl. 43 seconds to go. Mariota's going to go out. Mariota's out there. It's 2nd and 7 at the 27. And they'll hand it off, and they'll just get 3 yards. And, this is going to do it. 28 seconds left. Eagles lose by a final score of 33-13, and the Dallas Cowboys have tied them for first place in the NFC East. And I'm sure that a lot of people on Sports Talk Radio are going to be giving out their frustrations tonight, tomorrow, and probably for the rest of the week. Because now this whole division has become a really big battle. It really has. And the Cowboys should definitely feel good about themselves. Dak Prescott today did a good job. He wasn't spectacular, but 24 for 39 in the passing game with 271 passing yards, 2 passing touchdowns. Had a little bit more of a colder second half, but he did what he had to do. And the Eagles were not able to execute like they should have. This game is about to end, so I'm heading out. Yep. All right, thanks, man. When's the last time the Cowboys were even in the Super Bowl? Literally the 90s. When's the next basketball game? Tomorrow night. 7 o'clock. I'll be back on here for that. I'm tired, man. I need to go out. I need some air. I really do. I really need some air. Oh, boy. 1995, 93. Nice, I'll stop in. Cool, I appreciate that. All right, I'm going to wrap things up. Not really going to stay on here for too long. But I love you all. All right, thanks so much for coming on here. I'll catch you all in the next one.